So many of you were shouting, oh, today, IPOP, today, IPOP, today, Nnamdi Kanu, today, the court must do this. Nigerian government must do this. My question to you is, have you gotten your Christmas gift? Have you gotten your Christmas gift? Answer my question. Don't waste my time. Answer my question. Have you gotten your Christmas gift? You see, I want to tell you that at the end of this government, before the end of this government, you realize that this government, President Tinubu government, is not joking, is bringing Nigeria back on track. Nigeria is a country that everybody respect all over the world. But because of some group of idiots on social media running propaganda, misinformation, IPOP, Nnamdi Kanu, today they have tried to turn Nigeria into something else. But this government, President Tinubu's government, is bringing back Nigeria on track. So I'm asking you, did you get your Christmas gift? You see, when I saw most of you people making noise, I laugh at you because you don't understand what is happening. I want to ask you, have you gotten your Christmas gift? I told you before that you don't understand what is going on because Nigeria is back on track. You see, most of you, the things that you are complaining about is because you don't understand that Nigeria is back on track. Nigeria, as it stands now, from the day President Tinubu came into office, Nigeria is back on track. You may not understand, you may not see it, but I can confirm to you that Nigeria is back on track. Everybody must have consequences. There must be consequences for everything and for misinformation and for propaganda. I'm waiting for you people to come and make noise now. You see, it has ended though. See, you don't understand what is going on. I've been asking you questions. Tell me the reason why the federal government must release Nnamdi Kanu. You cannot tell me. Remember, in fact, they are just talking about treasonable offense. The federal, what they call it, Lagos state government have not brought their own charges against Nnamdi Kanu yet. Remember, Lagos state government have not brought their own charges yet. Even the police have not brought their own charges yet. Or will I say the army? The army have not brought their own charges against Nnamdi Kanu yet. Too. You have not talked about those ones. You don't understand. You are busy shouting every day on social media. I learned that they went and used 10 virgins. How many virgins? They say they went and used 10 virgins. They buried 10 virgins for them to release Nnamdi Kanu. Is that what I hear? You don't understand what you are using emotions to talk rubbish. This government will bring an end to this Biafra criminality propaganda that they have been running for a very long time. I was a victim of their lies. You understand me? I was a victim of their lies until I realized that I wanted something good for my people, not criminality, not propaganda, not destroying the life of my people. Go to the southeast. In fact, what is happening in the southeast will tell you that this is the activities, this is the result of the activities of IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa and all of their group. And I can still see some of you are still hailing Simon Ekpa because you are stupid. You live in America 15 years, 12 years, you are stupid. I can categorically tell you that you are stupid. When I see those women that they are using to deceive, I can tell you that you don't have sense. When something happens, you learn. You learn from what has happened in the past. Just like Ojukwu, a criminal, deceive everybody. As at that time, you understand me? Everybody every time they are using IPOP, Biafra to cash out. Rav Wasrige cash out. Ojukwu cash out. Nnamdi Kanu cash out. But this time around, he did not go free. Every other person passed through the system. Rav Wasrige today is lucky. He was released. But I tell you, Rav Wasrige was released. But do you know, many of those people that he used as victim, they were not released after 12 or 15 years. You don't understand the consequences. So don't think that it's a joke. When I hear you shouting, you pray from now till tomorrow, you are talking nonsense. It is not God that sent you. No, be God sent you. I have told you people, from what you are doing right now, the federal government cannot even release Nnamdi Kanu. As from what is going on now, you are even making the federal government not to even release Nnamdi Kanu. I told you, they have not even released Nnamdi Kanu. We saw Simon Ekpa making another noise, causing threat, causing a lot of problems everywhere in the country, running propaganda with some group of people. We saw IPOP making noise. They say, he will come out as a king. Yeah, I asked you, did you get your Christmas gift today? It's not that I'm happy about anything, but I'm just telling you that there's consequences and you must understand what is. I see all of you, whether you are abusing me, whether I don't even know what you are talking about. You are learning. I find out that you guys are just learning because if you don't understand, your abuses, your threats, your whatever to me cannot stop me. Are you getting me now? You don't get it. You see, I have told you that Biafra is dead and buried. I remember what's his name? What's that man's name? Oh, hi, the Kanu Bashewu said. He said the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu is the end of Biafra. Most of you don't understand. You are shouting every day. This one say, I have seen that they have paid you. You don't understand anything. See, let me tell you. You see, I supported Nnamdi Kanu, I supported Biafra IPOP. Thinking that they want good thing to happen to our people. They want to hold our leaders accountable. They want good leadership. They want justice. They want development. I never knew that they are using IPOP as a criminal entity, as a propagandist machine for some politicians in the Southeast. They wanted to use it to push some of them wanted to use it to push for Igbo presidency or Igbo agenda. Some of them wanted to use it to push for some politicians that are using them. We know the story until I discovered the criminality. And when I discovered the criminality, I was asking questions. They say, oh, what is this houseboy? Calabar Bobrisky, you don't know anything. Today, House Boys is now your Senate president. In fact, let me use this opportunity to speak to our Senate president, the uncommon Senate president, Koswil Akpabio. Be very, very careful with people that are laughing with you, even APC members or whatever people laughing with you. There are so many people that they want to use to fight against you, Koswil Akpabio. You should know this thing. You have been in the political arena for a long time. But I'm just telling you that this is the same thing. You understand me? You hear them say all kinds of things. Akwa Ibom, house boys, house girls. Calabar, house boys, house girls. Hey, they do all kinds. My brother, I tell you, have you gotten your Christmas gift? So all those your noise. We saw Simon Ekpa say, hey, if the federal government don't release Nnamdi Kanu 15th of December, we are going to do this. We are waiting for you. You understand me? We are waiting for you. 15th of December is finished. Nnamdi Kanu has not been released, because for Nnamdi Kanu to be released, number one, there must be condition and there must be punishment for the things he did. There are things he did which is evidence. I'm not the one. I didn't do it. I'm telling you, I'm not the one. This is a fact. There are things he did, and I'm telling you that the local state government have not yet leveled their charges against Nnamdi Kanu first, because Nnamdi Kanu made a pronunciation in a live broadcast. Bond Properties did this in Lagos. They scatter everything during the NSAS. You don't understand. So you think that the Lagos state government, they will keep quiet? They have not started yet. The Lagos state government have not even filed their case against Nnamdi Kanu yet. I'm telling you the truth. They have not. They have not. What about the police, that they burn down the police stations and everything? What about the army? I don't even want to talk about innocent people, their families. In fact, today they lost their family, their parents, their loved ones, their children because of Nnamdi Kanu, because of IPOP. What kind of freedom fighting is that one? Nnamdi Kanu told us that the Fulani were coming to our bush to destroy our farmland and everything, that we should protect our farmland. It turned out that it was IPOP, Nnamdi Kanu, ESN, and all of that unknown government that is even the one taking the life of people. That's supposed to be protecting the life of people. For me, I subscribe to the idea that, they want to come and destroy our land. They want to come and to protect our own land, not knowing that this is criminality. Are you getting me now? So many people lost their life. Even as we speak, they say they used 10 or how many virgins. They buried many virgins for the release of. So they are taking the life of people every day, destroying properties and everything. And in the name of what? What are you talking about? What are people doing? That is why I expose the criminality. I can never be part of criminality. And I've been asking you people, make sure you remove Akwa Ibom from your map. I've told you people very categorically, very clear, I am not afraid, I'm not ashamed to tell you that remove Akwa Ibom from your map, because Akwa Ibom cannot be part of that stupidity and criminality. We want development, we want good life for our people, not to be burning properties and making threats and be collecting donations and be giving people certificates. You are not giving certificates. So today, I saw a video of Simon Ekpa boasting, because he wanted to use it to deceive their brothers, to give him money. I'm calling Simon Ekpa, please, what are you going to do now? You see, you don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be released. Simon Ekpa do not want Nnamdi Kanu to be released. Because if Simon Ekpa wants Nnamdi Kanu to be released, he will not be staying on social media and be making noise, causing threat. You see, you think that the federal government is stupid? Now, the federal government can already see that even before Nnamdi Kanu is released, there is another person rising up to cause the same problem. So are you stupid? Simon Ekpa do not want Nnamdi Kanu to be released. It's simple. It's simple sense. I have said this thing. I said it maybe thinking that you people will be wise. But I never knew that you are not wise. Because I told you people before now, the federal government is trying to settle the case. Some elders in Igbo land are begging. Some people are talking and trying to see if they can release Nnamdi Kanu. Simon Ekpa at the other end, at the corner, is causing more problems with other people. Not only Simon Ekpa, with some criminals in the IPOP and all of that. They are a bunch of criminals, man. I can assure you that these guys are a bunch of criminals. So they didn't even allow the federal government to even settle the issue of Nnamdi Kanu. Simon Ekpa is already doing his own, causing problems everywhere. So you think that the federal government is stupid? You don't realize anything. You know, if you want Nnamdi Kanu to be released, I don't think you'll be making all this noise. You are supposed to surrender. But what about the people that have lost their life because of IPOP, because of Nnamdi Kanu? I'm asking. They don't want Nnamdi Kanu to buy. His health is not okay. But people buy. In fact, Nnamdi Kanu said people should buy. People should buy for IPOP, for Biafra, never knowing that there was nothing like IPOP. There was nothing like Biafra, that they were not fighting for Biafra. They were not fighting for freedom. They were using it as a propagandist machine, collecting their own money for their own personal interest. Some senators, some politicians in the South supported it. Like, what's his name? That man in Abia State that have been supporting Biafra for a very long time, and he has been a senator for over how many years? 20 years or 17 years in Abia State. Nothing to write him about. Abaribe. This is a proof to you. Ojus Okalu supported IPOP, Abaribe supported IPOP, and then when you look at their story, you will find out the reason why they supported IPOP. When you go to Abia State, Ojus Okalu as a governor, 8-time governor, 8 years governor, 2-time 8 years governor, did not do anything in Abia State. You understand me? And they never any day, Nnamdi Kanu never used his platform to talk about development in the Southeast. Ojus Okalu gave his father a chieftaincy title, Abaribe as a senator in the same Nigeria that they are condemning. He has been a senator collecting money, collecting project money, constituency money. He has never used it for anything. You understand me? So some politicians are also in force supporting these IPOP, Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu issues today that they can no longer control it. Now there's a different government in power, and this government wants to bring solution to the crisis that is going on in the country. I want to assure you that President Tinubu government is the end of this nonsense that has been going on for a very long time. I have no hate concerning anybody. Some people will say, oh, Usima, why is it that you don't like this person? You are just making noise. You are just playing the victim card, because this is not about any. If there was anything anybody that supported Biafra or IPOP, I was one of the persons that supported IPOP Biafra, even when I'm not supposed to do it. Even when they are abusing my people, even when they are saying all kinds of things against my people, I was still there thinking that Nnamdi Kanu is doing something. In fact, when Nnamdi Kanu started, he was talking as a saint. He was telling everybody, that politicians are doing this, politicians are collecting money. But the same thing he did, the same thing Nnamdi Kanu did. He went and had a meeting, election sealed and signed. He said, there was a deal that was sealed and signed. All these things happen, you understand? And then he went further. They continue to deceive, they continue to push him, just like they are pushing Simon Ekpa and everything. I believe that Simon Ekpa is wise. He's only collecting money and be promising them. Simon Ekpa is collecting money. Say, I will give you identity card. I will give you certificate, donation certificate. You are stupid. You are stupid. I want to assure you, whether you like me or not, President Tinubu government is the government that is going to bring an end to this nonsense. Nigeria is back on track. Now that President Tinubu has given 9 billion, I read it, 9 billion, is it 9 billion naira? Is it 9 billion? 9 billion naira that the federal government has given to all the states. You will not go and hold your state governor accountable. You will not go. I say over 9 billion naira, the federal government, through President Tinubu government, has given over 9 billion naira to every state for infrastructure development. You will not go and ask them. The way Nigeria is designed, the federal government is in charge of policy, security, maybe economy or some other things. They are in charge of federal allocation. They allocate the money to every state. It is the state governors that will develop your state. Go and hold your state governors. You will not hold your state governors. Some idiots will come and deceive you. Just like, especially the governors in the Southeast. The way they have deceived so many people in the Southeast. That their problem is the federal government. Their problem is the federal government. So that the people will not realize that it is the state governor that is their problem. Whenever I come to speak, you understand me? Whenever I come to speak, some of you are abusing me, talking all kinds of things. Like I'm saying, you abuse my brother. What do I expect? Anybody that say the truth, what do I expect? I don't expect you to like me because I'm not supporting your agenda anymore. I remember those days when I was supporting your agenda. You were praising me. You were praising me. You were giving me names. I remember when you were giving me names. Now you call my program. You were praising me. In fact, all of you came to my program. Is there any of you that did not come to my program? All of you came to my platform. I was using supporting you until I discovered the criminality. So you want me to continue to support criminality? I cannot. So my question now is, your Christmas gift, you were shouting. I saw so many people were shouting, hey, Christmas gift, federal government have granted bail. In fact, I learned that there's a Ojuku, Bianca Ojuku wife was, you understand me, was making a broadcast or was asking for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. And some people are asking, did Nnamdi Kanu sleep with Bianca Ojuku? It's a question that they're asking. Everybody have the right to ask questions. Are you getting me now? Because we don't understand why you should be saying, oh, this should happen. If they don't release Nnamdi Kanu, look at what will happen. My brother, you don't have sense. I've told you before. I've told you before that you guys don't have sense. It's a proof that you don't have sense. I tell you, every time you say, every time you say to me, oh, you are smart, you are wise, you go to school, you can never this, you have all the home money, but you are stupid. Can't you see it? Can't you see it? I'm asking you, can't you see it? So the question now is, where is your Christmas gift? Because many of you were thinking that you're going to have your Christmas gift. You say, if you know something, if they don't release Nnamdi Kanu, you are going to do this. This one say, Tinubu will not trust for being against your people. Stop deceiving yourself. Go find work. These are criminal. Which people? Which people? Every time you you claim Akwa Ibom as your people. Which people? As you look me, did I look like you? You are nonsense. You talk bullshit. Every day you keep talking nonsense. But there's no problem. I don't have, I'm not going to, I don't expect you to receive what I'm telling you. I don't expect you to feel very good for somebody exposing your criminality and the truth. I don't expect you to feel fine. You know, so you will never feel fine. So my question is, where is your gift? You understand me? You people need to accept the reality that Nnamdi Kanu must face the consequences. Every other person, IPOP, if you are part of the people running propaganda now, you will face the consequences. Are you getting me now? You will face the consequences. You see that one that when Simon Ekpa want to deceive all of you, he will go and hire some boys, some security boys, and then you people will say, oh, look at it. Finland government is protecting Simon Ekpa. I have never seen some group of people or tribe of people that have been so stupid to this point, to this generation. When Simon Ekpa want to this, he will go and hire security, and then they will be following him, and then you say, oh, look at it. Is it true? They say Finland government is sending army to protect, sending security to protect Simon, that he was a former soldier. You are foolish. It's like you people have always been in the cave for a very long time. I'm telling you the truth. You are so foolish to the point that you are so stupid to the point. I can tell you, your stupidity is far beyond understanding. Are you getting me now? You know, another person will come and deceive you if you are not wise. Are you getting me? Another person. When I was following you people, I was not stupid. You understand me? I wanted to prove a point because none of you have ever supported any other person. You understand me? None of you have ever supported any Akwa Ibom. Rather, you want to collapse it and say, oh, you are this person, you are this person, you are this person. My brother, follow who no road. Today, something that has never happened before. The federal government awarded 9 billion to every state for infrastructure development. You are not talking about it. I'm not hearing you making noise. All you are interested in is running propaganda. All you are interested in is story that does not look good. I see some of you using the videos of Asari Dokubo to shine. It's because you don't know anything. when you know who Asari Dokubo is, you will stop running your mouth. You understand me? Because I see some of you using Asari Dokubo's video to say, oh, look at Asari. He was praising President Tinubu, and now he's now crying, and all of you. That shows you people don't know what you are doing. I tell you, you people don't know what you are doing. You people don't know who Asari Dokubo is. Asari Dokubo is fighting for his people, is fighting for his own interest. Are you getting me now? And he has a reason for fighting for his own interest. Everybody have their own personal interest. That is the truth. So if you are being deceived, continue to be deceived. You understand me? So my own question is, have you gotten your Christmas gift? If not, Please, are you going to scatter the country? By now, you people supposed to scatter the country now. You people say you want to scatter the country, that your Christmas gift must be released for you. It has not been released, so you want to scatter the country. You people are so stupid. I've not seen some set of people so stupid. You enjoy people that deceive you and tells you lies. Because if I watch the way you people have been deceived by even Simon Ekpa, I knew that you guys are stupid. I'm telling you, I knew that some of you are so stupid to the core. I hear, I see, I go to some places, they say, "Oh, can't you see the way that Finland government have sent army security to protect Simon Ekpa? That he was a former soldier." You are Tozo. Tozo, Umu Bingos. Continue to be stupid. But you see, as long as I am alive, I will celebrate your stupidity. You understand me? I will celebrate your stupidity. I have seen so many of you come to my broadcast. You say, "Oh, come to Nigeria. Come to Nigeria if you survive." I say, "Really? You don't know. You're supposed to understand that a small boy like me, just like you call me, you can see my face, you can see my real name. I'm talking the way I'm talking. My brother, if you see me in Nigeria, you will run. I keep telling you. You understand me? That was how you people were making noise. Obi, kererenke, Obi, kererenke. I say you people don't have sense. You continue to lack knowledge and understanding on how to negotiate and function politically. And that is why you continue to fail. Are you getting me now? That is why you continue to fail. The only thing you can do is to be doing your victim card. I'm talking about the IPOP sympathizers and the Biafra or Bingo sympathizers. I don't blame you. I don't blame you because that is the only thing that they have deceived you. They have been feeding you with lies and propaganda, Just like one of the lies, they tell you that it was 20 pounds that they give you, that they only gave Igbos 20 pounds. That was a big lie, a big propaganda of IPOP, Biafra terrorist people to deceive you. They deceive you that, 20 pounds was what they gave to the Igbos. That is a big lie that they deceive you. But because you don't have sense to do your own investigation to know if that was true. That is a big lie. There was no 20 pounds that was given to the Igbos. That is a lie that Nnamdi Kanu was spreading. That was a lie that IPOP was spreading to deceive you, to buy your conscience. Another one is when they want to lie, they say, General Philip Effiong was a Kwaibom. That because General Philip Effiong was a second in command supporting Ojukwu, that makes him a Biafra. You have been deceived for a very long time. But I can assure you that every Akwaibom or Ibibio person knows that is a big lie. In fact, our fathers told us a story about the Biafra war of Ojukwu criminal, making the life of people difficult, and he ran away. The same Ojukwu ran away. He was still fresh during the war. He ran away. How can somebody that is fighting was still fresh, enjoying the monies that was given to him, and he ran away from the country because he had been deceived? He fought his own personal interest. The same way now, that is the reason why it will be very difficult for Nigerian government to hand over power to anybody from the southeast. At the national level, it is very difficult because what Ojukwu did was as a result of so much power that he had during that time. Ojukwu was one of the governors of the old eastern region. Then Ojukwu was one of the governors because, in fact, Ojukwu did what he did because he was the governor. He had power to equipment. He had power to some weapons and everything. So he decided to use it for his own personal interest. That is why Nigeria, as a country, will find it difficult to hand over power to anybody from the southeast. That is the truth. Because even as it stands now, there is no evidence that the southeast have allegiance to one Nigeria concept. There's no what I'm telling you is a reality. You may not like me, but you see, anybody that follow me know that we are always on the side of the truth. Are you getting me now? That is the same thing that is going on today. We have seen it now. What is the evidence? We saw some people in power during this time. Some people in certain places, for example, some of the IPOP or Obingos people living abroad, living in various places during this election, they use their position because some of them stay in America. Some of them, they use their position to see if they can bring down Nigeria. Some of them were writing articles. Some of them were making videos, calling Nigeria all kinds of names. What I'm telling you, it was only the people from the southeast that spearheaded everything that was going on up to today, running misinformation and propaganda. My question to you is that where is your Christmas gift? You understand me? Where is your Christmas gift? Because if you don't understand what I'm telling you, maybe In another 50 years' time, you will understand what I'm telling you. But because I can tell you that in another 50 years, I'm still gonna be here to give you the information. You understand me? I'm still gonna be here to give you the information of what I'm talking about. So, how are you feeling? You understand me? How are you feeling? Somebody say Finland government is coming to take over Nigeria. That's one of the things. I remember I saw the broadcast. They say, Finland government is coming. The Finland government is coming to take over Nigeria. Simon Ekpa is the man that is going to do it. You are stupid. Some of you are forgetting the same story that they said about Ojukwu. There are so many people that also said that Ojukwu was the one that is going to come and give, I don't even know, Raf Wasidike the same thing. You keep running propaganda to deceive. So let me tell you, it is because Nigeria has not been in a good place. That is why all this thing has happened. IPOP, a product of failed governance in Nigeria. IPOP was as a result of a failed government in Nigeria. That's what gave birth to the emergence of Nnamdi Kanu and people like all these people making noise everywhere. But I want to tell you that is the reason why President Tinubu came on board. You understand me? If Nigeria was working, I don't think President Tinubu would have come on board. In fact, from my study, I understand that President Tinubu has supported so many people, to see if they will even make the country to be better. But they all failed. They all failed. Because some people say, why didn't President Tinubu choose a young person to come and be the president of the country? No. President Tinubu have been choosing people or supporting people, and they all failed. This is the last chance that we have. And that is why President Tinubu came on board. I get me now. So from everything I'm seeing, President Tinubu is in charge. He's on board, making sure that things, is on track. See, I can tell you, just like some recent revelations, you saw some recent revelations. People are saying, lots of we have seen it. They say, there are some group of people. There are some group of people that are trying to make things difficult for this government. There are some group of cabals that have been in power or that are in place for a very long time that has refused for any government to come, any government that emerge to be able to achieve anything. We understand. It is true. That is why we know that it's only President Tinubu can fight this system. You understand me? There's a system in place that is making life difficult for every Nigerian. There's a system in place. This one is Dauda Sani, one Igbo man changing name, one Biafra criminal changing name. You understand me? This is one Biafra criminal changing name. You understand me? Talking bullshit everywhere. You understand me? You will hear them say things like, "Oh, you are confused. Oh, you don't know what you are doing. Oh, you will see. We will buy you. We will, my brother." If I'm confused, it is the same confusion that defeated all of you. My confusion defeated Obi, defeated IPOP, defeated all of you. Biafra. You are a Biafra. There's nothing that you're going to do. You will remain Biafra, a terrorist organization. Are you getting me now? It is my confusion that have given birth to success. Everything we have said has come to pass. Are you getting it? Can't you see how my confusion have liberated all of you? Some of you are becoming wise now. You understand me? I have said it. See, what you people are saying it has not even started yet, though. What we are talking about now has not started. The case of Nnamdi Kanu have not still started. I've said to you that Nnamdi Kanu commanded people to burn down people's property, even in Lagos. Burn down properties, burn down police stations. They have not started. All of these people have not called their own case against Nnamdi Kanu yet, and you are still making noise. You don't know what I'm talking about. Lagos state government have not called their own case against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Police have not. The armies have not, because they have evidence of people that buy police, people that have died because of Nnamdi Kanu. You don't know that. You are running propaganda. You are stupid. I know that it's paining you. It is from your comments. I know it's paining you. When I see your comments, I see that it's paining you. You wish you can take my life. By the way, I'm still live. My program is still live. My Facebook is still functioning. I'm still coming live. You understand me? I'm still coming live, and you have not blocked my Facebook. Alanda, you people want to block my Facebook. You have a special meeting where you want to bring down my page. You have been reporting my page. Like this one, Chime, whatever name, fake name. You say, stop following this guy and he will stop talking about the Igbos. He is just making content using the Igbo as strategies. Look at it. In his mind, he say, I'm making content. So Nnamdi Kanu was making content, Abi. Okay, his content have landed him in DSS dungeon, Abi. You understand me? His content have landed him in the DSS dungeon. So you people are using Biafra to make content. You understand me? You people are using Biafra to make content. So you think that I'm making content. You will realize very, very soon. This one say, Asari Dokubo don't collect. For you, you just wasted white water with no direction. Asari Dokubo. Oh, in your mind, you think that Asari Dokubo have problem. I have noticed that you people are stupid. The same Asari Dokubo that you people have been abusing. If you know the history of Asari Dokubo, you will not make you people are so dumb to the point that I don't understand, because your intentions are not genuine. You have a very stupid mind. You understand me? You have a very stupid mind. Let me see what you people will do. That was how you people have been shouting. IPOP is formidable. IPOP is formidable. You have stupid criminals everywhere. IPOP is formidable. I remember when people were not shouting IPOP is formidable anymore. I remember when you guys were shouting IPOP is formidable. This one says, stop following this, but who care about you following me? Bunch of criminals. If you look at my face, do I look like somebody that care about whether you are following me or not? Come on, get out of here. You're a bunch of criminal. I don't need idiot on my page. I've been blocking all of you. You are still coming because it pains you that there is somebody from Akwa Ibom. You thought that Akwa Ibom will not know the truth. We know the truth of your stupidity, of your criminality across everywhere, running propaganda everywhere. So we are waiting for you tomorrow to come and tell us that you are the one that built Akwa Ibom. Just like you say you are the one that built Lagos, yet you cannot build your space. You think that the federal government is stupid. No, I'm just telling you, maybe you think that the federal government is stupid to release Nnamdi Kanu when there's another one shouting everywhere, Simon Ekpa, and making noise. You don't have sense. That is why I keep telling you, people don't have sense. The day you will have sense, you will wake up. I say, give me one reason why the federal government will release Nnamdi Kanu. Is it adding value to the federal government, or what is it? Is it going to bring peace to Nigeria? You don't know. You don't know anything. You understand me? Keep running propaganda. I'll be making noise. Are you getting me now? So we understand the story. We understand the story of how they use all kinds of propaganda to deceive so many people. But this time around, it failed big time. You understand me? Because the federal government must find a way to bring an end to this IPOP Biafra stupidity every time, every moment. Are you getting me now? If the federal government don't know what to do, we know what to do. We will advise the federal government what to do. We know them. All these criminals running propaganda everywhere, talking nonsense. Oh, they say if they catch in Sima, you will do this. You don't know anything. You don't know anything. You don't know anything. See, let me tell you something. If you like, you better tell Nnamdi Kanu, to face the truth. He's going to face the law. Lagos state government is bringing their own. The police will bring their own. The army will bring their own. If the families that have lost their life, they will bring their own. If you don't know, you are just talking nonsense every day, because nobody's telling you the reality. Every day you talk nonsense on social media, that stupidity will come to an end. If you see me come line, you say I'm using Igbo to create content. You always play the victim card. You put Igbo name thinking that I'll be afraid of your propaganda. You don't know me. You are stupid. What concerns Igbo in my conversation? It's unfortunate that most of the people causing problems are from Igbo land. That is the truth. Nnamdi Kanu is from Igbo. Even the so-called IPOP are run by the Igbos. But then you will see them putting a Akwa Ibom name, just like the other day, Simon Ekpa, an Igbo man, all of them running IPOP, putting Akwa Ibom, putting 41 states. I have told you people, remove Akwa Ibom from your map. If not, you will not have peace, because I will continue to expose all of you. Are you getting me now? If you like, use the women that you marry to say, Akwa Ibom women, Akwa Ibom people, you are using the women to run your propaganda, just like Ojukwu did. They always use women. Nnamdi Kanu use women to deceive you. Simon Ekpa is using women to deceive you. Are you getting me now? But this time around, it will not work. Are you getting me? I salute you. Thank you very much for joining me. The City Boy family, we are here. We are kings and queens, and we overcome the world. I believe that right now, the reality is happening to them one-on-one. They are beginning to see that there's a reality. There's the truth. The truth is coming out gradually, and they can see. You understand me? The truth is coming out very soon, very soon. You say Christmas gift. You say all kinds of things. You threaten the federal government. Do you know what it means? Do you know what is federal government? It's because our government have not been doing what they're supposed to do. I hear some people say, oh, Nigeria can never work. Nigeria will never work. Is it? Nigeria will not work if the federal government or if the government of Nigeria and the leadership refuse to do the right thing. Because it is because the leadership and the federal government have been mute or they have been involved in this thing. That's why the country is the way it is. How can people be staying somewhere running propaganda? We have foreign ministers, we have ambassadors, and they allow them to continue to run propaganda against the country. How? 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 You go everywhere and you try to abuse everybody. I'm waiting for you people. I've already given you people the signal. We want to hear you tomorrow. Tomorrow you say you are the one that built Akwa Ibom. Because you're already shouting you are the one that built Lagos. Thanks to the people of the Yoruba land or the Lagos people, they are saying no, enough is enough. In fact, I read a book. There's a book from Adeyinka grandson. Many people are reading that book now. Exposing the criminality of IPO since 1960 something. For a very long time, this blood, this DNA blood of criminals that have been running your blood, looking for where to steal. You come to Akwa Ibom, you change our name, you take the women and you say, oh, you deceive our women. My brother, you never know anything. I can assure you that your criminality will not work. You understand me? Your criminality will not work. So this government will bring an end to this stupidity. So today, the court in Abuja declared that Nnamdi Kanu is guilty, must face his treasonable charges. And some people came out. I saw Bianca Ojukwu in a video saying that this and that problem. Bianca Ojukwu, I don't know whether she's crying or I don't even know what. Maybe he's a lover of Nnamdi Kanu. Who knows? You understand me? Who knows? Who knows? But what I can assure you is that this nonsense will come to an end. You see the way now. I've not seen the elders in Igbo land advising Simon Ekpa to stop. I've not seen anybody, prominent person, advising Simon Ekpa to stop. When the time comes, it will be now. You people will be begging. You will be begging the federal government to release Simon Ekpa. You'll be begging. I've not seen any person trying to caution the criminality of IPOP, Simon Ekpa, and their group. I've not seen them now. But when the time comes, you understand me? You understand me? When the time comes, you people will be begging. This one say, please guys, walk out of his page. Look at who is talking about loss of life. What happened to NSAS? 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 You understand me? What happened to NSAS? You are stupid. You don't know. You just say we don't know better. What happened to NSAS? You will continue to buy for nothing. So many lives were lost because of this IPO. I know many people that lost their life. You understand me? But now you're asking for release of Nnamdi Kanu. But so many people lost their life. Families that cannot even talk about it. Families that cannot even speak or talk about it because they are afraid of their life. You understand me? You did not talk about that one. You did not talk about that one. You are coming to threaten me, Akparawa and Sima. You understand me? The first son of Idu. You don't know anything. The day you wake up and realize that what I'm telling you is a reality, that I'm even helping you, that day is the beginning of your life. You understand me? I'm even helping you to stop this nonsense because all this nonsense they are doing is never going to end well with you. Are you getting me now? All this nonsense that you are doing is never going to end well with you because this government is determined to put an end to the criminality of IPOP. And I can assure you is what is going to happen. Can't you see it? You understand me? Can't you see it? Every government do not just what did I want to say? Every government do not just take action immediately. They will do their findings. They will do all kinds of findings before they will finally act. Oh my God. Oh, guys, sorry. I'm trying to put this thing. My battery is down in one of these phones. I'm trying to see if I can. So that, okay. Where will I put this thing now? So you can continue to be running your propaganda, but when the time reach, you will face the consequences. This government is not going to allow people to come and run propaganda as they used to do before and go scot-free. You understand me? So we understand the news, we understand the propaganda, but now the reality is setting in. You understand me? The reality is beginning to set in. This government is in charge. It doesn't matter what you are going to say. It doesn't matter what you are going to, what your propaganda, or your plans, or your evil is not going to work. President Tinubu government is in charge, and I know that one of the vision of President Tinubu is to stop the criminality, the insecurity issues that is going on. Now, tell me any other president that have invested 9 billion in the state. In case you are not aware, go and ask your governors now. President Tinubu just disbursed 9 billion naira. Is it 9 billion naira or dollars to every state for infrastructure development? Have your governor talked about it? Or have you asked questions? You are not asking questions. Yeah, you are shouting every day. By the way, if you don't know what is happening right now in the southeast, the federal government is dealing with criminals. if you if you say you want to if you say you want to do Biafra, just get ready. You understand me? Just get ready because you will pay. Are you getting me now? Just get ready because you are going to pay. Because the federal government is dealing with criminals as we speak. Are you getting me now? So yeah. So the Christmas gift of IPOP people did not work this time around. They were shouting Christmas gift, Christmas gift, Nnamdi Kanu Christmas gift. They forget about people that have lost their life. They forget about the things that that people cannot forget. They forget about those ones. Christmas gift. Christmas gift. Christmas gift. So I'm asking you people, have they released your Christmas gift for you? It's because you don't understand. Whenever we talk, you bring your what do you call it? You bring your victim card to use and be talking rubbish. I'm here. The first son of Idu is here. I've told you people, if you don't bring down the page, I will be here to expose all your criminalities. Though I have not been coming live often, online often, you know, you understand me? But I'm just telling you that the time has come and that President Tinubu is going to bring an end to this rubbish. Okay, Chuku say, this small boy, you are talking more than you know. You see, every day you people will be calling me small boy. You will be threatening me. You'll be doing all kinds of things. You'll be all kinds of things. My brother, I have told you before, it was David, a small boy, that defeated Goliath. It was like joke. It was like joke. And that is what we have used to expose the criminality. You understand me? This one, Samuel said, this guy, I pity your life. Continue saying rubbish on social media. The world is watching you. Yes, the world is watching me for, somebody say, are you now David? No, I am Akpara Wansima. I am more than David. During that time, David used only catapult to defeat Goliath. I am Akpara Wansima. What I have is more than catapult. Who I am is more than catapult. I am more than David. I am more than people in the past. I am more than my ancestors because my ancestors have equipped me with all the strength. Don't think that I'm joking. I'm giving you authentic information. I am more than my ancestors. Do you know why? Because my ancestors have passed the knowledge to me. The knowledge of how they survived, what happened has conspired in the past, and now I am well equipped with those knowledge, with our own technology and what is available now to defeat and to stop the propaganda that flourished in the past. I am saying to you, remove Ibibio, remove Akwa Ibom from your map, from your criminality and from your stupidity. If you don't want me to talk about you, if you don't want me to talk about IPOP or Biafra, remove Akwa Ibom from your map. But if you don't want, there's no problem. You understand me? We don't make noise. We believe in action. Are you getting me now? We believe in action. And you can see it already. You understand me? We defeated Obi. We defeated IPOP. Anything that people have brought, we have defeated all of you. We defeated all the noisemakers. Now, I want to say something that is very important. Very, very important. And I want the federal government to take note of this. I don't understand why the federal government will allow the banks and other private entities to make life difficult for Nigerians. So people will put money in the bank and they don't have money, access to their money. They cannot withdraw cash, they don't have money. And because of the stupid policies of Emefiele, that is why I never in any day think that Emefiele should go free for the life and the difficulties that Emefiele have put all Nigerians. Nigeria is the way it is because of individuals, because of leaders, failed individuals who were given the opportunity to lead this country, to make the right decisions and the policies to help the country, to help younger generation, children, women, and everything to grow the right knowledge, education system, but they failed. Emefiele, the consequences that Nigerians are passing through today is because of Emefiele, but you will not hear them talk about it. They are talking about all of you or are talking about nonsense. You understand me? Today, you cannot have access to your money. Even the money you put in the bank is difficult for you to withdraw your money. Alanda, you can only withdraw 5,000 or whatever. I don't even know what they're talking about. Today, they say POS is everywhere. Please, the federal government, we want the federal government to reverse these nonsense policies of Emefiele that have made life difficult for Nigerians today. You understand me? Because they can no longer access their money. Banks are now, giving monies, giving power to black market or people to trade monies and everything. Banks are no longer functioning as an institution that is supposed to be. They are now delegating their functions to POS machines or POS operators and all of that. What is going on? What is the Minister of Finance doing? When will the Minister of Finance look at these issues? Why is Nigeria suffering because of the Emefiele failed policies? Why does Nigerians don't have access to their money? The money that they made, they put their money in the bank and they cannot withdraw their cash. What is the federal government doing in this regards? You see, I supported this government because I believe that this government is a government that is ready with the team of people that is ready to work with the president. What is the Minister of Finance doing? How can you allow Emefiele failed policy to still be operating in Nigeria? And people are having difficulties in accessing their money, their own wealth that they use. They use their own sweat to make their money. So this is one of the things that I'm advocating for the federal government to change. Changed this Emefiele policy. People should have access to their money, just like every other country. You have access to your money. You can take your money and do whatever. I mean, there's a certain limit. If you can be able to pass through the security, whatever, you can have access to your money. That is how it's supposed to be. So this is what we are saying. Emefiele caused a lot of problems. And Nigeria, some of the people making noise and they don't know that it is as a result of Emefiele failed policies, all the policies that Emefiele did. In fact, some people don't know that Emefiele were, in fact, according to some people, they say different accounts were created, different forex accounts, and they were using dollars, trading dollars. They have some group of people that they give money to be using to be operating. So we want the federal government to change this strategy. Please, I'm calling on the Minister of Finance. Life is difficult for people because of the Emefiele failed policies. Please, we want the federal government to reverse these policies that is making Nigerians not to have access to their money. Is it only Nigeria or in Africa that we see POS operation everywhere? What are the banks for? Then they should close all the banks. If the banks are no longer functioning, why are the banks operating? They should close down all the banks because the banks are no longer doing their job. They are delegating, or I don't even know what they are doing to their banks to POS machines. If you go to the bank to withdraw, you cannot withdraw. Whether it's only 5,000, you can withdraw. What is going on? No, I don't support that. We want everybody to enjoy life. In fact, it is the reason why I supported this government. Because I believe that and the people working with President, and I love the actions of President Tinubu already. Anybody that he discover that is not doing his job, is not performing, he will sack them. Of course, we saw, is it the NSA or whatever, how they have sacked some idiots, some people that are not doing their job. You see, we want people that are going to deliver. Nigeria has failed because of failed leadership, because of failed politicians, because of people who are there for their own personal interests. This one keep talking about Biafra. We have passed that story of Biafra. That is why I tell you today, did you have your Christmas gift? So does it mean that all your prayers failed? because I saw all the prayers you guys did, all the rubbish you people did everywhere. Um, I saw all the prayers. You people are even using women. They say how many women? What do you call it? Virgins, to bury virgins alive for the release of Mass Nnamdi Kanu. That is what I hear you people do. You celebrate criminality. Look at another one that is busted now. Whether they call it Okulora or whatever, Ekulora. Okulora or whatever they call him, the man that has been deceiving some of the Igbos and women that he's going to give them women or husband to marry. That man, you see, they celebrate criminality until when it is busted. Okulora, that is what they are talking about now in the southeast. You see, they celebrate criminality. I tell you, until when it is busted. They celebrate criminality until when it is busted. And when the real people are exposing and educating them, they will be shouting rubbish. They will be fighting. They will be abusing the person, just like Ijele. Ijele today is exposing all these lies and criminality that is going on. I've seen Ijele. I've seen one brother, Chimeze, Henry Chimeze, and some other people, and Bless them. What's his name? What's her name again? Hi, Bless them. Something Bless them. I've forgotten her name. Bless them. One lady, exposing the criminality of what is going on. Colora, doing all kinds of things, using people, collecting money and threatening them. You want to give them husband, you want to give them a visa abroad. These are the people giving bad name to the country. Every time they will give bad name to the country, at the same time they will say, oh, look at Nigeria. Nigeria not working. And I've told them before, it is only if the federal government fail to do their job that Nigeria will stop working. Because if the federal government is punishing all of you, running this propaganda, misinformation, engaging in activities that is bringing down the country, Nigeria could have progressed. And we don't know what the foreign ministers are doing. We don't know what the ambassadors are doing, because ambassadors are supposed to, protect the interests of the country, but they are not. They are just keeping quiet. I learned that Bianca Ojugu was one of the former ambassador or whatever to Germany. No wonder Germany was the headquarters of IPOP those days. Now I begin to understand what has been going on. And just like I said, they always use their position, their political position, to advance their criminality. Bianca Ojugu as ambassador to Germany or whatever, that was when IPOP was flourishing in Germany. In fact, they made the headquarters of IPOP in Germany because Bianca Ojugu was there. You see what I'm saying? So that is why Nigerian government and Nigerians will find it difficult to hand you over any national position. Not German, is Spanish. I don't know what that means. But I'm just telling you, you see, these are the things. You understand me? So we understand the criminality, but today it has come to an end. We want the federal government to put an end to all this criminality, and we want the federal government to, what do you call it? To identify and work with every tribe in the country. Nigeria is not just Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa. Nigeria is made up of over 350 different tribes. It's up to 500. Nigeria must recognize everybody and work with everybody to move the country forward. In fact, one of the ways to work with everybody is to make sure that every region is properly governed. In fact, if this government decides to use the state as a yardstick, it's a good thing as well. If the federal government want to say give more power to the state, just like what we are saying today, so it will now be left for the people to rise up and fight their governors. You understand me? It is now been left for the people to rise up and fight their governors. Let the people of the Southeast begin to hold their governors accountable. That is their problem. Just like us from Akwa Ibom, we are going to be holding our people from Akwa Ibom or the governor in Akwa Ibom accountable. Because now, what I'm seeing now, I'm seeing that the federal government is prioritizing the state. The federal government is prioritizing the state. Despite the failures of the state governors, the federal government is still pumping money to the state. The last palliative money, some of the governors have not even used the money. They make life difficult for people. And now the federal government is prioritizing the state, giving 9 billion to every state for infrastructure development. So it is now left. So now that the federal government is prioritizing the state, I think the federal government now need to educate Nigerians. There should be a program, a special program educating Nigerians that the state governors are the one, empowered to develop the state. This is what is missing. Education is what is missing. And when we talk about education, it's not about degree or paper education. It is education of knowing who you are, your state, what is surrounding you, your right, your civil rights as human being, your people and what you need to do and your political rights. So this is the kind of education that the federal government needs to start. The change of mindset. Nigerians need to know that according to the current structure in the country, the state governors are in charge. So the federal government keep pumping money to the state, yet we are not seeing anything going on in the state. So what is happening? What are the plans of the federal government to see how these state governors are going to use this money that have been sent to the state for the right thing? And what is the government doing about that? This is Iroko, fake names. These are another criminal everywhere, IPOP criminals running propaganda. You see, when they were using IPOP, I remember one man that used to call my program. He was telling me that, oh, don't worry, the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu is for 2023 election, presidential election. I said, that was where I got the note. I tell them that it was Igbo agenda, Igbo presidency. Sorry for the real Igbo people who are not in support of this nonsense. But you see, I told them that they use IPOP as a propaganda machine to see how they can push it for Igbo presidency. I told them. So the brother called me into my program and said, "Don't worry, it's for 2023 election, this and that." So can you imagine how you have used IPOP to abuse everybody, run propaganda? The people that are facing the challenge today, the people that are facing the consequences are the people from the Southeast. The Southeast is facing the heat more. I'm telling you. In fact, I saw a video of a man who went home. I don't know. He went home and then he was kidnapped by his own brothers. They kidnapped and they were asking for, is it a ransom? They were asking for a huge amount of money. Who are the people crying? They are not talking about that one though. They are not talking about the current situation. If this happened in another state, they could have used it as a political propaganda to blackmail the region or the state that this is happening. But it is happening in the Southeast. All their mouth is mute. You are covering yourself in shame of your own criminality. Nobody can go to the Southeast right now and survive. Everybody, they are even moving their events, their programs to Lagos. Are you getting me? They are moving their programs to Lagos. Tell me any state in Nigeria that is better than Lagos. Nothing. Tell me any state in Nigeria today that is better than Lagos. There is none. How many governors in Nigeria are working? Apart from Borno State, I think we remember the governor in Borno State. What's his name again? We saw what he did during the palliative period and others. Which state again is working? Which state? Apart from when Wike was there, but now they are having political crisis in River State. I get me now. Hopefully the crisis will be resolved because I know definitely it's going to be resolved. It's political. I get me now. So what I'm saying now is that which state in Nigeria is working, if not Lagos State? We can see that Lagos State is working. And Lagos State is working because of the vision, because of visionary leaders, because of competent leaders that have been there in Lagos. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was one of the governors in Lagos that have laid the foundation today that Lagos it is the way it is. And I can tell you that in the next 10 years, 20 years, they also have a vision for Lagos to continue to develop and grow. Which state in Nigeria is to the standard of Lagos today? So if President Tinubu could be able to lay the foundation that have helped Lagos to be the way it is today, think about it. If Nigeria can just be like Lagos, if Nigeria can just be like Lagos, if the whole of Nigeria can just be like Lagos, which means we need governors that is going to work just like the governors in Lagos State. It's not just only Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Many other governors before him did their own part. And now Babajide Sanwo-Olu is doing his own. And another governor will come and continue. That's the way to do it. It's a continuity that will help. So we believe that President Tinubu is laying that foundation for others, for any other president that will emerge after his tenure, after his 8 years. Another person will continue to build on this foundation that is going to bring the country, to success. So many things I've highlighted here. Number one, that the federal government is focusing on the state, because I have watched, this is more than how many months now this government in power. how many months now? I keep seeing the federal government giving more power to the state government, giving them monies, giving them advice, giving them every support that they need. So is the state governors actually replicating this support and resources that the federal government is pumping to the states? Is the state government doing it? Number two, we want the federal government to look into these cash problems, this money problem, monetary policies of MFLA that has failed. Monetary policies of MFLA failed. So I don't understand why the federal government allow its policies to still punish Nigerians. Nigerians cannot access their money in the bank. Is the federal government not aware that Nigerians cannot access their money? They can only get 5,000 from the banks, and the banks are referring people to POS operators. I don't know why when this thing happened. I don't know whether MFLA signed a contract with POS operators to punish Nigerians, because I know that POS is not built in Nigeria. Why will individuals who continue to put Nigerians captive? That is a problem. So please, I don't know what the federal government is going to do to resolve these issues. So this is 7 months of this government. We have seen the federal government pushing more resources to the state. We have seen so much money given to them, and yet we have seen nothing coming out of it. So it is now time for the federal government to either educate Nigerians on what they are doing, and then either to design a program that will enable Nigeria to understand or to monitor this allocation, this money that the federal government is giving to Nigeria. The federal government cannot just be giving money to the state governors without informing Nigerians, without a proper channel where Nigerians can be monitor the progress and how these monies are being used. This is where the problem is. I understand. Every politician have their own interest, whatever they want. But I strongly believe that President Tinubu's government and his cabinet and his team of people are working for the success of this country. And that is why I'm supporting President Tinubu. Are you getting me now? So that is it. So let's talk about these other issues. One thing that I'm so much liking, one thing that I so much like about what is going on right now is because we have defeated all the noisemakers. Can you imagine if they have succeeded? Can you imagine if Nnamdi Kanu was released today? The noise everywhere. They could have said, yes, we said it. We said it. Our sacrifice work. Our prayers work. The federal government is afraid. That's why they released now. I'm asking you, can you imagine if the federal government released Nnamdi Kanu, the noise that these people could have been making? I know the way they make their noise. They could have said, Simon Ekpa could have come out and said, hey, I give the command. You see what I tell you? This and that. Okay. Now, they're already lying that that UN have recognized Simon Ekpa's government in exile. I have never seen this stupidity, Everywhere I go, I see them in my comment section, everywhere, saying nonsense, talking all kinds of rubbish everywhere. But you see, they have just failed big time, and they will continue to fail. Yes, President Tinubu is working because he's setting the foundation for growth, the fundamental issues. There are so many people that have been a stumbling block to the growth of this country. There are so many people, so many, will I say, you can call them cabals, so many politicians, former politicians who think that they have power. They have been a stumbling block to the growth of this country. Are you getting me now? But hopefully President Tinubu will be able to overcome them. I can tell you. I can tell you. So most of you deceiving yourself, welcome to the reality. You might not accept it. You might not understand it, but welcome to the reality. The reality now is that there's a new government in power, and this government is determined to put Nigeria back on track. And there must be consequences for misinformation, for running propaganda, and for trying to destabilize the country. These consequences also apply to the people in power. I'm talking about people holding several positions, political positions, that have failed to use their political positions for the development of the country. Even we, the people, will rise up and hold them accountable. And that is why we are here. Are you getting me now? We, the people, will rise up and hold them accountable. Because that is what we are here to do. So my question now is, Obingos, how do you feel? How do you feel now? Because you were saying before, oh, Nsima, uh, if Biafra come, what will you do? I say, you people are still, you are still, you are still, you are still dreaming. You are still dreaming. You are still in your dreams. Please, all the IPOP criminals unfollow my page. I have said you people, I've told you people many times, unfollow my page. You don't want. You are a criminal. I will continue to tell you to your face that you're a bunch of criminal. Your criminality will not fly in this government. Your criminality will not succeed, and will finally put an end to this nonsense. Can't you see? Can't you see that we are putting an end to this rubbish? Are you not seeing it? We are actually putting an end to this rubbish, and your propaganda will not succeed anymore. So I was thinking by now, since they have not developed your savior, that you are supposed to you are supposed to fight it. You are supposed to you say you are we we are the freedom fighters. we are oh my god, this what is going on with this? Let me see. We are the IPOP freedom fighters. We are the IPOP freedom fighters. Oh my god, what is wrong with this? We are the IPOP freedom fighters. No, because I see all of you come to my comment. You are trying to abuse me. You are trying to. So I'm like wondering, where are the IPOP freedom fighters? Are you people still not alive? Eh? Are you people still not alive? Eh? Obingos. Nsima is still here. Oh. Your prayers is not working. Because I learned that you people are praying that something should happen to Nsima. Nsima is here. Hmm? Nsima is here. Nsima is here. You know, talk about the real issues that is affecting you. Talk about the real issues. When something is happening, you want to pin in on President Tinubu. You understand me? Your brothers and sisters are the one doing POS machines. If you check all the POS machines or POS operators in Nigeria, they are IPOP criminals. If you look at all the POS operators, most of them are championed by these same people. You understand me? Eh? It's because you have a place that you are running to. Eh? That's why you are not talking. You are not talking. Look at the present situation in the Southeast. You are not talking about it. You are not. Your people are running away from the Southeast to Akwa Ibom. They are running to Lagos. They are running to Ogun State. You are running to different other Port Harcourt, Kaduna. They are running. They are running away from your place. You are not talking about IPOP criminals. Are not talking about it. You are not talking about the present situation by your own people causing problems. You are not talking about it. You are using POS machine as business. You say, oh, these are the people that are saying they are doing business. They are building Lagos. POS machines. You will see what is going to happen next. We want the federal government to stop these nonsense POS operators, this POS business that is going on in Nigeria. We don't understand. Why have they made life difficult for Nigerians? Because of POS. Huh? You go to banks, they refer you to POS. They give money to POS operators. Banks are now giving money to POS operators to now punish Nigerians. And then for you to collect your money through POS, you need to pay money. I don't understand. Is the federal government blind? Are they not seeing what is going on? How can banks be referring people to POS operators? If you want to collect your... So banks are now selling money to POS operators. Banks are now selling money to POS operators. Okay. And then Nigeria, if you want to collect your money, you need to pay money to collect your money. Wonder shall never end. Wonder shall never end. I don't know what happened and why this continue to happen in that country. I don't know. I find it difficult to understand that part. But hopefully, President Tinubu will take care of all this. We saw a statement of one of the ministers that powerful Nigerians are involved in illegal mining, sponsorship of banditry. I told you that all these things that you are seeing here, some people will talk about Boko Haram. Some people, Boko Haram is a sponsor. In fact, Showere even talk about it. Because these are some of the reasons I still follow Showere. Even sometimes I don't agree with all his method. Showere even talk about, see, all these things, all these political crises that you are seeing is a sponsored stuff. You understand me? It's a sponsored stuff. You understand me? It's a sponsored stuff. So from the report now from one of the ministers telling us that powerful Nigerians, who are these powerful Nigerians? Ask yourself. I told you before, who are the they? I said this many times. Powerful Nigerians are the ones, whenever the government wants to bring policies that will solve the issues, the challenges, they kick against it, they fight, they sponsor people to come out on the street, they do all kinds of things. Powerful Nigerians. So whenever you hear all these political crises, whether it's in the north or you hear talk about Boko Haram, there's nothing like that. They are using it to cause fear, to propagate fear and incite fear and problems, because they are using it for a political interest. Some of them are using it for illegal mining or all kinds of things, sponsor terrorism and banditry, and they are, destroying the country. Some of them is because maybe they did not win election, so they decided to sponsor banditry so that it will, cause problem in the administration, to make the country, the current administration not to look good. We understand these things. We understand these things. Hopefully, by the special grace of God, with wisdom and understanding, President Tinubu will be able to unravel these things. Hopefully, his team, people working with him, will be able to unravel these things and defeat them. I have never seen President Tinubu fail in anything. From the story I've read about President Tinubu, I have not seen President Tinubu failed. So I don't think that President Tinubu is going to fail, because we know that there are so many people that are sponsoring the criminality. In fact, I remember the first day that Asare Dogubo went to Aso Rock. In his statement, he was like, "Oh, there are people behind the people in the army or whatever, behind the oil theft and everything." That is the same thing we are talking about today. People that have become so powerful because they have used these resources that they have gotten from oil theft, from banditry, from illegal mining to cause problem in the country. That is what is the problem. That is a major cause of the problem. In fact, in America, they call it deep state. You understand me? In fact, that is one of the things that, according to the story, that Trump was fighting against, the deep state. Is also going on in every state, in every country, everywhere in the world. There is a deep state in Nigeria made out of powerful Nigerians, according to one of the ministers, that are fighting against the government, that are sponsoring the criminality, sponsoring banditry, sponsoring illegal mining and all of that to cause problem in the country. Hopefully, by the special grace of God, wisdom and understanding, with the political capacity and experience of President Tinubu, you'll be able to unravel this. That is the truth. Are you getting me now? That is the truth. When you see any problem anywhere, there are people behind it. Are you getting me now? And they always use what they call it. They always use innocent people. They always use innocent people who are just there that don't know what is going on to operate. Are you getting me now? Like when they told us that they're going to use, they're going to use, when they told us that they will take over Lagos. Remember, people were sponsoring it. People were sponsoring it. Are you getting me now? So we support President Tinubu because he's the man that can do that job. Are you getting me? It doesn't matter what we. In fact, when I was listening to one of the statements of President Tinubu during those days, is it 1999 when President Tinubu made a statement and said they came from their jungle to Lagos. They want to turn Lagos to a jungle. That jungle is not Lagos. That Lagos is not a jungle. That they should go back to their jungle. That they cannot do that here. They cannot bring their jungle whatever to Lagos. That is what is going on. So you can see all these criminals, Biafra criminals, moving from the southeast to every part of the country. Yet they are not talking about the situation in that place. They are blaming the president. That is to tell you that there's something done, there's something wrong, and that every state government must begin to design a program that will checkmate all these things. I'm telling you, because there is a place to run to. How can you be causing? How can people be sponsoring criminality in your region? How can few criminals be rising up in the name of IPOB, in the name of Biafra, causing problems, and then at the end of the day, you are running to another place, and then at the end, you still join to blame the federal government as the federal government as your problem. And then if the federal government rise up to stop the criminality, you will start to cry. You will say, "Oh, this and that, that happened." What are you telling me? So you see what I'm talking about. This is what we are talking about. This is what we are talking about. Samuel said, this is terrible and horrible, the ways the banks functions concerning the POS system in this country. Something urgent and efficient must be done to stop it rapidly. And that is what we are saying. We have Minister of Finance and other ministers and other departments or ministries that the federal government have created, President Tinubu have created, that should address this issue right from day one. We cannot be allowing every policies of MFLA is a failed policy. There is no policy of MFLA that is working. Tell me anyone that is good for the country. Tell me any MFLA policy that is good for the country. How can Nigerians be finding it difficult to withdraw their money? And when you go to bank refers you to POS. And it's the same bank that is giving that money to the POS operators. And then when you go to the POS, you need to pay money to get money. It's terrible. I have never seen that happen anywhere in the world. Only, in fact, we hear terrible things coming out from Nigeria. We hear so many terrible things coming out from Nigeria. So many terrible things. Where we are, we still collect money free of charge from if you want to go inside the bank, you collect your money. If you want to use the ATM, if you want to, what is going on? Is one of the biggest. In fact, if I go to any place I want to buy money and I need what is called cashback, they will say how much you need. I will just tell them and they will give me my money. They are not charging me for my money. They are not asking me to. What is going on now? They have turned POS as a business and the banks are supporting it and the federal government is not doing anything about it. POS was supposed to be as a point of payment, not as a point of collecting cash. We use what do you call it, POS in different supermarkets use POS because they are trying to promote maybe cashless policy or whatever. Is that what Nigerian banks are doing? That is not what. If you want to stop cash, why are banks not telling Nigerians to go to POS and collect the cash? It does not make sense. It does not make sense. If you want Nigerians to start buying everything by what do you call it, through their account or ATM or POS, it's not by depriving them from collecting their money if they need cash. Most places in Nigeria don't have the facilities for operating like online money or whatever, cashless money or cashless, of course, system. So I don't understand. So POS is supposed to be a point of a transaction, of course. So for if you go to the supermarket, you buy something and you want to make payment, you can use your phone. You can just touch your card and make payment just like every other place. But if people need cash, I still collect cash. Still, if I go to the ATM to get my cash, even if I go to the supermarket and say I need my cash back, they give me cash without charging me. So there is something wrong with the policies of Nigeria and in the country. This is why we say this might take time for even the ministers or the team of the cabinet of President Tinubu to is not just it's not just a silo system. If it must be an integrated system, it is something that is going to take time to achieve it. That's why I said the government must draw a vision and a plan how they're going to make everything to work. You understand me? Because we have seen that so many things exist, but they are in silos. What I mean by silos is they operate separately. They are not integrated. Are you getting me? And that is why it's not working. So it must be a complete solution. It must be a complete solution. These softwares are available everywhere. Oh, I say so. I wrote November. Yeah, thank you very much. Someone say I wrote November instead of December. Yeah. That's fine. So yeah, the most important thing is that the message is passed. I get it now. So yes, so something must be done about the POS issues that is going on. People should have access to their money. Banks should operate the way they're supposed to operate. The MFLA policies must be reversed and let Nigerians enjoy and let there be policies. Policies are meant for the good of the people. I don't understand whether Nigeria policies are, I don't know whether anytime they do policy, whether it's against the people or for the people. I don't understand. Policies that Nigerian government always bring are policies that Nigerians will suffer. I don't understand that. So the policies should be geared towards the advancement of the people, not to make life difficult for the people. I don't understand how these people think and how they work. You understand me? Making things life difficult for people is something that I've seen various governments have been doing for a very long time. I don't understand what they hope to achieve. Somebody say nobody above mistake, Mr. Nsima. Don't worry about that one. Thank you very much for your correction. Thank you very much for your correction. All right. So the most important thing now is the most important thing now is that they have failed. You understand me? I saw some people analyzing, I want to correct it again. I saw some people analyzing a wiki video and they are making mistake. You understand me? You cannot be analyzing wiki video with if you don't follow the story, if you don't understand Asari Dokubo videos, if you don't understand. Asari Dokubo is talking about Rivers State. You understand me? And Rivers State, because Fubara is also an Ijaw man, and I think he doesn't want anything to happen to Fubara and all of that. You understand me? But all these things are political things. So don't put President Tinubu in something you don't understand. Are you getting me now? Though everybody's advising Wike, to learn from President Tinubu, because you need patience. You need to be able to have patience. Not everybody will be able to be like President Tinubu. That's why we say that President Tinubu is the last man standing. President Tinubu is the last man standing. He has the experience. There is nobody that can be like President Tinubu, man. Don't worry about that one. Wike is playing politics. All of them are doing their own. I get him in and everything will be resolved. I can guarantee you, everything will be resolved. One thing you need to understand is that this government came with experience and knowledge, and they are operating in a high level. Not just, they are operating in a high level with high level of knowledge as well. Are you getting me now? So do not be carried away. Do not be carried away by um, propaganda of people on social media, with all the lies of people on social media. Are you getting me now? President Tinubu is in charge. He is making things happen. And that is why they are not happy. Are you getting me now? That is why many people will rise up to fight President Tinubu. Hmm? Many people will rise up to fight with President Tinubu. They will use different people. They will use even President Tinubu's allies and everything to try to fight him. But they are not going to succeed. Do you know why they cannot succeed? Because President Tinubu is a jagaban. You know what I mean? Every other person must learn from President Tinubu's experience in politics. I'm telling you guys, just watch. At the end of the day, everybody will confirm that yes, what we have been saying is the truth. You will soon find out that is the truth. Are you getting me now? So you will not see me participate in all this their propaganda and everything. I've said it before. When you say most of them, they have whenever you see them talk or comment, they will say, "Oh, is it not Nsima that supported IPOP? Is it not Nsima that supported Biafra? Oh, is it not Nsima that this?" I supported Biafra. I supported IPOP. I supported Nnamdi Kanu, thinking that he wants good thing for everybody. I never knew that they are using IPOP, Biafra to be running criminality, propaganda. Today, we can see the result. So even if you doubt me in what I'm trying to say today, you can see what is going on in the Southeast. You can see the propaganda that they are doing, making life difficult for people. People are running away from the Southeast, now going to places where they can have peace. And yet they are telling you that, oh, they want a country or they do this. Some people will say, oh, why don't you allow us to go? And I'm asking, who is asking you to move to places, any other place in the country? Who is stopping you from going where you want to go? Because you are only a criminal and you have failed. You see, the people that promise Nnamdi Kanu that they are going to help him when it's time, let them come out and help Nnamdi Kanu. You understand me? Because this case that they are seeing here is not a small case. You understand me? People that push Nnamdi Kanu to get to the level that he is today, people that help him, push him, sponsor him, because I know that people sponsor Nnamdi Kanu. People that sponsored Nnamdi Kanu, it is now time for you to come out and see if you can save him. If you can save Nnamdi. I'm asking you people that sponsored Nnamdi Kanu, people that pushed him when Nnamdi Kanu started, people that pushed Nnamdi Kanu to get to this point, people that pushed him, people that advised Nnamdi Kanu to get to this point, it is now time for you to come and support him. You know what I mean? All the politicians that sponsor Nnamdi Kanu to use IPOP as a propaganda machine for more than 8 years, trying to use IPOP to run down the government of Buhari and APC so that President Tinubu cannot have a say or cannot become president. It is now time for all of you to come out and support Nnamdi Kanu now. Because I'm telling you, as you are seeing it, it is not a joke. Some people will say, oh, it is the governors that don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be out. You are deceiving yourself. You are stupid. You are stupid. I have seen lots of people say, the governors don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be out. It is the governors. Some people will say, it is the governors that don't want Nnamdi. You are stupid. You are stupid. You are completely what? Stupid. Are you getting me now? You are completely what? Stupid. But it's your choice. It's your choice to be stupid. It's your, at the end of the day, when it's time, you will confirm. So I am waiting to see all of you. Stop following. You see, stop following. I don't want you to follow me. You can unfollow me. You understand? But you will still hear of me. Are you getting me now? It is not today. You can unfollow me, all those IPOP bunch of criminals, but you will still hear of me. Are you getting me? You will be hearing about me. You say, oh, this stupid boy is still alive. Because that's what you people say. You say, oh, this stupid boy is still alive. I'm here. I will remind you. I will tell you that I told you. I will tell you that you that claim that you are wise, you want to take the life of people, You come to my comment section, you come to my inbox, you talk rubbish, I will tell you that you're a criminal. You that is playing the victim card. Every time we say the truth, you either say, oh, why are you fighting Igbo? You cannot be more than Igbo. You are stupid. Yeah, so that's the way you make your mouth. You keep making your mouth where you are. You don't live in Igbo land. You live in Akwa Ibom. You live in Lagos. You live in Port Harcourt. You live in Kaduna. But you keep making noise. You understand me? That tells you that you're a criminal, a bunch of criminals. It is only people that don't know you. But for us, we know you. All of us from Akwa Ibom, we know you. Are you getting me now? We know you, that you're a criminal. We also know the real peaceful people who want peace, who want development in the country. You understand me? But we know that you're a bunch of criminals. So whether you like it or not, you can be running your propaganda. You can say anything you want to say. But you see, Nsima is still here. Nsima is still here to remind you of everything that is going on. So, my focus is on this Nnamdi Kanu issue. You understand me? So, the people that have been shouting, hey, 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 Christmas gift, how far? Where is your prime minister? Oh, prime minister of Biafra. Where is the prime minister of Biafra? By the way, we saw that what is going in is in Ondo State. Is it Ondo? Yes, Ondo State. The governor, is it the deputy governor is trying to take over, of course, as the acting governor in Ondo State the the governor is not okay, is sick. And then I saw AAC people asking for the resignation of the governor. What's his name again? I get him now. So you see what we have been talking about. There is nothing in Nigeria that is bad. Nigeria is the best place. If you look at what has been going on all over the world, you will notice that Nigeria is one of the best places. If you look at the challenges that people are passing through, even as we speak, in America, in UK, everywhere in the world, when you remember Nigeria is the best. When you look at Nigeria is the best. Are you getting me now? I can assure you that Nigeria is the best. Are you getting me now? Nigeria is the best with everything that they are talking about. But Nigeria is the way it is today because of the failed leadership in all the states. When one state is not doing what they're supposed to do, it will affect every other state and it will affect Nigeria. Because either people from that state will now start causing problems or moving to another places and then it become a problem. That is what is happening. So today, the Ondo state governor, is not in a very good position. I think he's having health issues. He's supposed to resign honorably or he's supposed to hand over power to his deputy. And some people are saying that even the deputy will not be able to do what is supposed to be done. They don't trust the deputy. So this is the problem we are saying. It is the state governor that is causing the problems. So now Ondo State now is having a battle between the governor and the deputy governor among themselves. The executive of the state are fighting for power, are fighting who is going to be the next. Why the people are suffering? You see what we are saying now? So I don't support politicians fighting among themselves. Well, maybe they can fight among themselves, but they should do what they're supposed to do. They should fulfill or do their job, serve in appointed for. You understand me? Because, for example, now some people look at what is going on in Rivers State, Wike, Fubara, all these things. All this time that they are fighting, Fubara will begin able to do what he's supposed to do? Fubara might not be able to do his job as a governor in Rivers State because he's fighting, because there are problems, because of all kinds of things. This one is now using Igbo language to abuse me. Anumanu dikagi Adana Okeke. You are now using Igbo language to abuse me, Abi. So you're afraid of me. Che, yeah. Now, wow. So you people are not afraid of me. Kai. Never see anything yet. You see all this thing that people are doing. We are just starting, you are the one that will cry. So you say you now have a Biafra government in exile. Don't worry. You understand me? So Ondo State is now in a big problem, and this is the same thing I've been talking about. You see, when we don't have patriotic leaders, compassionate leaders that are supposed to do their job, people will end up suffering. So now the deputy governor is trying to take over. He's trying to take over the state. I'm aware that the deputy governor is trying to take over power, which means they are going to be fighting among themselves. Some people want him, some people don't want him. And then there are some people are saying that either the governor is not ready, the governor is not ready to hand over power, and then all this thing continues. You see, but all the people in the state, they will still blame President Tinubu of their condition. They will still say, "Oh, President Tinubu is the one that is making life difficult for them." You understand me? Why everybody have their own job to do? President Tinubu cannot do the job of the 36 state governors. He cannot divide himself into those places. This one say I dey find money. Okay. No wahala. Na the money wey your savior find, na him put am for where him dey today. The money wey your brothers dey find, that one, we dey see them, they even dey do donations. They are doing donations, and when they do donation, they give they give you paper certificate for you to keep when Biafra will come. So you think that everybody is looking for money. The same money that your savior received, and then he told you people that there was a deal that was signed and sealed. That one money did not come. Now my own, na be money. As I dey talk now, my own, na dey vex you. You say you want to report my brother. I've told you people, I'm not afraid of you reporting my page or doing anything you want to do. I've told you before, we are kings and queens and we overcome the world. Are you getting me now? Thank you very much. Babatunde say Ondo state politics issues have been resolved. Please, that is what we want. Please, we want politicians to stop fighting themselves, settle their individual issues so that they can work together to make the people because it's about the people. People have to enjoy their government. Austin Bernard. Obingos, bunch of criminals. Any IPOP Biafra criminals, you will see them talking nonsense. There is nobody you have supported, but you want everybody to support you. You understand me? There is nobody you have supported, but you want everybody to support you. I have supported you people, but I discovered that you are a criminal and I stopped. But you have not supported anybody. Tell me anybody that you have supported. Tell me anybody that you have supported. The other day I was asking you, tell us anybody that from Igbo land or from the Southeast that fought for democracy. None of you can tell me. I said, tell me anybody from Igbo land that fought for democracy. None of you can tell me. Obi was a Abacha boy. Now he wants to come and be a president in a democratic government. Do you think that is going to work? It's not going to work. It's not going to work. These ones are these one. Who is this one? Ultimate, whatever you are calling yourself. Ultimate what? Ultimate. You say you want to debate me. Why not you? Why don't you turn over to this thing? Come and debate me on Facebook so that other people will see you. Come and debate me on Facebook. Send me a message on TikTok. I send you the Facebook link. Come and debate me on Facebook so that many people will see you. Your face will not ever show for this world by the grace of God. Osondo Boniface, your God has failed you. Even your God cannot release your Savior for you. It's simple, man. I don't waste time. I told you before, your God cannot release your Savior, man. Your God cannot even save you. As you're talking to me now, Osondo Boniface, you don't live in Biafra land. You don't live in Igbo land. You live in my state. You live in Lagos. You live in Akwa Ibom. You live in Kaduna. You live in Port Harcourt. You talk about grace of God. What stupid grace of God is that? A failure. I don't need your God. I have my own God. You are a comedian. What's your name? Ultimate comedian. Send me message on WhatsApp. You people don't listen to English. Send me message on WhatsApp. I will send you. The link that you can join me. You understand me? So go and read the report of the Supreme Court today. What's your name again? Go and read the report of the Supreme Court. Are you getting me now? The Supreme Court has spoken, and the Supreme Court is the highest court. So they have spoken. So your grace of God cannot change that. Nonsense. Kunle Okunmola said, Ondo State Governor has officially written a letter of handover to the House of Assembly, and it has been approved by the legislator, while the governor had proceeded for another medical attention in Germany now. So the issue has been resolved. Nsima, I salute you, my brother. Thank you for your concern. Bravo. Kunle Okunmola, thank you very much. I'm happy to hear that the issue now in Ondo State have been resolved, just like we know that the issue in Rivers State will be resolved. You know, it's like that. It's politics, guys. You understand me? It's politics. Every time it's politics. You need to understand politics. You know, I like when some people analyze. People like, I saw Very Dark Man analyzing the video of Asare Dokubo. And thank God, Very Dark Man said that he's not a politician. He doesn't understand. So you can't analyze it. You see, when I saw these comedians analyzing politics, I know that they are just comedians. They are looking for what to trend. You understand me? They don't understand politics. I'm telling you. Akinwumi Samuel said, Mr. Stima, after some time now, the Ondo State and Rivers State masses will be blaming the President Tinubu and federal government for their political and politician leader failure. Exactly. Everything they put it on the president. Everything they put it on the president. Fransom Adejanju, thank you very much. He said you are already blessed by God. Don't mind them. Thank you very much. I salute you. Austin Benner say, cash out guy, one day will be your turn. Just like the turn of your savior, Abi. I mean, that's what you are talking about now. Your savior did not come out today, idiot. What's this guy? You keep talking nonsense. I say message me on TikTok if you want to come and just message me. I'll send you a link if you want to debate me. I don't debate people that I don't see. I need to see you face to face. If you cannot show your face, then you are not ready. You say one day go be your turn. Colos guy, Austin Bernard. Maybe this is the Austin that I know in my street. This is one of the criminals. There are a bunch of. I told you there are a bunch of criminals. You see, well, the Supreme Court has spoken. Little can be done judiciary as we advance, as they are final. But there is another way. In fact, a better way, diplomacy. The part of negotiation. Let us be humble enough to learn from history. They will not be humble to learn. They are running propaganda. I'm telling you that this government will put an end to this stupidity of IPOP Biafra people from the southeast of Nigeria. They are always from the southeast of Nigeria. Most of the challenges that we are passing through in Nigeria are caused by people from the southeast of Nigeria. If you like it or not, that is the truth. If you want me to mention it, I can mention it. You understand me? That is why the northern governors are saying that that they are tired of all this nonsense by the people from the southeast. That every time they keep causing problems in Nigeria, that this time around they don't want to lose anybody. That they have lost so many people during the Ojukwu personal propaganda that he brought to most of the people in Nigeria, that they don't want to be part of this anymore. So that the elders or the leaders in the southeast should come out and say what they want. We are still waiting for the elders. It's more than 24 hours that demand came, and we have not heard from them. That tells you that it is always a political propaganda that they have been using to get emotions of people to, to try to, what do they call it? The victim card. But this time around, it has failed. You will always hear them, oh, they gave us 20 pounds. You will always hear that, oh, Obi is the cause of our problem. Obi was one of the governors in Nigeria that failed. Obi contributed to the crisis of Nigeria. You are stupid to don't know that. You understand me? You are stupid to don't know that. Now look at history. Look at history. Now, because there's a way out for Nnamdi Kanu to be out. Possible, Nnamdi Kanu can be out. I have said this many times about how Nnamdi Kanu can be out, but you people are not listening. You want to run propaganda, you want to abuse the president, you want to do all kinds of things. There will be a condition for Nnamdi Kanu to be out, notwithstanding. But you see, all this propaganda you are doing, all this mouth that you are making, you'll be humbled. You see, you have not been humbled before, because I think that is why you continue doing it. Ojukwu, after causing problems, he ran away and came back and was embraced by the Nigerian government. You think that the Nigerian government will continue to be foolish? After Nigerian government pardoned Ojukwu, Ralph Wasirike came on board. The same thing, always from the southeast. Did you hear he came from any other place? No, always from the southeast. After Ralph Wasirike failed, Nnamdi Kanu took over. Now Nnamdi Kanu is in the custody. And you people think that it will happen the way it happened before. I have said before that this government will bring an end, a permanent solution to this nonsense. But there's a way out, because the Supreme Court have already pronounced, and that's it. There's no way out. I mean, judiciary, of course, because the Supreme Court have made their concern. The only way out is diplomacy, is negotiation, which will still boil down to what I've said earlier. There will be a condition, just like what happened to Ralph Wasirike. But the problem is that what the federal government is considering is that the condition was given to Ojukwu, the same thing. Another person came up again, Ralph Wasirike. After Ralph Wasirike, another person came up, Nnamdi Kanu. So the federal government is not going to be stupid for every time. That is the problem. That is what is holding Nnamdi Kanu. And now, even before Nnamdi Kanu is released, already another person is already rising up, like Simon Ekpa, causing the same problem. Are you getting me now? So what is the solution? What will you think will make the federal government to release Nnamdi Kanu? And somebody is suggesting, this is from Reno Omokri. Reno Omokri said, when Chief Abiola was in jail, the Yorubas did not destroy their region to force Abacha to release MKO Abiola. This is wisdom. The reason why we are saying this is because we listened to Bianca Ojukwu saying that, oh, if they don't release Nigeria, Nnamdi Kanu, look at what happened, this and that. My brother, you can only destroy your place. If you try to encroach, that is where you're going to cause problem for yourself. But then there's wisdom here. He said, oh, I don't know what is happening to this thing every time. When Chief Abiola was in jail, the Yorubas did not destroy their region to force Abacha to release MKO Abiola. That would have been imprudent of them, since they would have been playing into Abacha's hand. Rather, they used diplomacy to turn Abacha into an international parade and employ their soft power to tank the national economy, without affecting their own regional economy. They were dominating force in the banking industry, and they sabotaged that sector until Abacha was forced to set up the failed banks tribunal. And even when Abacha took that route, the Yoruba were smarter. Those who were wanted simply took the Nadeko route and escaped to Benin Republic and then caught a flight to London to live in a luxurious exile. Finally, Abacha was forced to offer Abiola bail, which Abiola ultimately refused. Mohammed Abacha was imprisoned for 3 years. How was he released? Kanu elders sought an audience with Obasanjo in 2022 and led by Alhaji Kaloma Ali. They publicly prostrated to him. The following month, the court freed Mohammed. Asari Dokubo was in prison for treason for 2 years until Niger Delta elders used diplomacy to get President Yar'Adua to release him in 2007. What militancy could not do, diplomacy did. This is advice. But you will not listen. You will not listen because this advice is coming from Akwa Ibom. You would think that Akwa Ibom will not be able to educate you. But today we are educating you. But there's no problem if you don't want to listen. But I'm telling you, that is why I laugh at all of you. Those of you talking rubbish against Asari Dokubo, you don't know. Many people have attempted to cause problem in Nigeria, but they all failed. Yours is not going to be different. But yours might be the worst. Because you don't even have diplomacy. You don't even have, what do you call it? You don't even have the power of negotiation. You still have pride in you. You want to claim that you are Umoibo or whatever. Cause problems everywhere. And just like somebody said, somebody said here in the comment section that Nnamdi Kanu is going to be the last Biafra in the Nigeria polity. Federal government must make a scapegoat out of him for all the nuisance they have caused the country. In the case of Nnamdi Kanu, it's going to be the worst because after when Asari Dokubo was in jail, nobody from the Niger Delta rise up again to cause problems. When other people they were in jail, when Abiola was in jail, nobody rise up to cause problem. In fact, you saw what happened to this shite leader. What's the name of that shite leader, please? Please, what is the name of that shite leader? What's his name? El Sasagi. Many of you don't learn from what has happened in the past. Sometimes try to listen to me so that you will learn. We understand things. I'm telling you, even as an engineer, this is what I'm telling you. We learn from history, from historical data. We can predict what will happen in the future, and we can tell you what will likely be the solution. When Asari Dokubo was in jail, remember Asari Dokubo was in jail. So definitely Nnamdi Kanu is in jail too. But it's not the same like Asari Dokubo. It's not the same like Abacha. It's like Abiola and other people. Nnamdi Kanu case will be the worst. Do you know why? Because even before the negotiation is going on, some miscreants and other IPOP criminals like Simon Ekpa and other people are rising up to cause more problems. My brother, this is a special case that the federal government is treating. And this is not the first time that they are treating it. If you look at all the regions that have fought for something, it only happened once. But in the Southeast region, it's been happening. Ojugu did it. The federal government pardoned him. Ralph Vasrige did it. The federal government pardoned him. Today, Nnamdi Kanu is doing it. And the federal government is considering his case. Before even the federal government finished considering his case, many people are rising up again, like Simon Ekpa and others. So this will be, and just like what somebody said, a scapegoat that will bring an end to this nonsense finally. And I can tell you, in this government, there's wisdom to use that is going to bring an end to this criminality. It's whether you like it or not, this is what I'm telling you. Try. Don't fight me. I've said this many times. Don't fight me whenever I tell you the truth. I'm not against anybody. I'm not even against your Biafra. The only thing I'm telling you is get your Biafra, but remove Akwa Ibom from it. You can get your Biafra in your 5 states or whatever, but Akwa Ibom cannot be part of it. I can assure you that one. So you see, I'm not even against you. So you that is fighting me, you are fighting me because you don't know what you are doing. You thought maybe you think that I'm not against whatever you want to do, but you cannot be a criminal from putting Akwa Ibom in your map, changing my name, changing Akwa Ibom name. You are a criminal. You told us before, Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, and all that told us before that Nigeria was created by force, where other people were not consulted, or where other people were forced to join their whatever. You are putting Akwa Ibom in your map. Are you stupid? Are you a criminal? Anyways, that is why I call you bunch of criminals. So now listen, this is from Reno. Reno say, I cannot imagine any truly intelligent people allowing Europe-based person of limited intelligence and education to direct their responses to this incarceration. Imagine saying, until you release our son, we will keep destroying our region. Who loses? This is the mentality of IPOP criminals. They are miscreants. And that is why I always talk about the governors in the Southeast. They are enjoying it. Because if this miscreant or if this rubbish continue, if this criminality continue, the governors will not need to develop their space. They will pin it on the insecurity. And you will never see development in the Southeast, which means the governors are enjoying the money. They take it, they take their families abroad. Even Bianca Ojukwu that is making noise, his son and his family, they are not in Nigeria. Even this politician that how many politicians do you see their children participate in politics in Nigeria? Their parents take them abroad. The politicians sponsor their children abroad for schools abroad, keep them abroad, buy houses for them abroad, and then they will come to Nigeria and be causing problems. You, stupid, you follow them and be causing problems. The only person that I've seen that is exceptional to this is President Tinubu. Are you not seeing his family? Because this is the real politician. President Tinubu is the solution to the Nigeria situation. I've said it many, many times. President Tinubu is the only politician that I've seen where the whole of his family, everybody participates, support to make sure that they work together to achieve success. I have seen President Tinubu's son campaign. I have seen his family, his wife, everybody campaign for the good of the country. But every other politician, because of their selfish interest, they don't have good intention. They are wicked people. You will never see their family. Can you see it? So we are seeing the concept of IPOP. They say they want to destroy their space. They want to bomb properties. They want to do this. That will help federal. You have seen it now. We have seen all your threats. Oh, if the federal government don't do it, we're going to burn down this. We are the noisemakers. We are the noisemakers. The Asari Dokubo that you are using you want to use Asari Dokubo to mock President Tinubu. You don't know what you are doing. I say you people don't learn. I have noticed that people from the Southeast especially don't have political knowledge. It's a fact. You don't have it. Now, fight intelligently, not falsely. You are cutting your nose and thinking you are spitting those in power. And nobody can even cancel you guys. It is either you know better than those who want to cancel you and start to lecture them, or you insult them. The Yorubas use diplomacy as leverage. Kanu people use it. You too use it. It will serve you better than this part of self-destruction. And then you see, I'm looking at the comments in Reno Mokri's page and all of that. You see, we have said it, but you will not like to listen. You will not like. I understand your predicament. You don't have anybody advising you. You don't even need somebody advising you. You cannot advise yourself. You think that you are better than any other person, and that is why you have failed. When you look at it, there's nothing that shows that you are better than any other person. Maybe you are better in running propaganda, criminality. Anywhere you go, you cause problem. You go to Malaysia, you cause problem. Anywhere you go, you just cause problem for the country. Simple. Your smartness is in stealing. Your smartness is in doing dubious activities until when you are caught. That is what you call smartness. I have noticed that what IPOP or Biafra people call smartness is criminality until when you are caught. Can't you see how stupid you are? You are not even intelligent. Now you have made Nigerians to be wise. You have opened the eyes of Nigerians. Now everybody is now taking actions to make sure that they secure their place because of your activities, because of your stupidity, your propaganda, and your character. When they go, when you go, look at the over how many million people are in the north. How many Igbos live in the north? More than 2 million people of Igbos live in the north. How many people from the north live in Igbo land? You are not thinking. One day you people will learn. You will thank me. You will thank me for correcting you. I'm asking you, how many northerners live in the southeast? How many northerners live? I say over 2 million Igbos live in the north. How many northerners live in the south, in the southeast? You are not learning. If I thought you abuse me, you are free to abuse me now. You are forgetting that I've worked with you people. I was part of the people abusing people before. So you cannot win me in abusing me. That is what you know. You see, when I see people run propaganda with my name, I laugh. Because if I want to start running propaganda with your name, you will not succeed. Though. You will not. But I decided to stop that nonsense because it does not make sense. Because I've learned it does not make sense. You understand me? So I'm telling you this, maybe it will help you to think. But you never think because you always feel like you know better. We have cited very good example for you. When you see Asari Dokubo talk, don't think you want to use Asari Dokubo to do your propaganda. It's not going to work. You see, Nnamdi Kanu is supposed to learn from Asari Dokubo. But I know that not because, oh my God. You see, when you get the support of people and power, you misuse it. There was a time Nnamdi Kanu was even abusing Asari. Asari Dokubo that helped him to train his boys. You see, this thing, you people don't understand it. I've tried to explain to you who Asari Dokubo is before. You don't get it. So please, just understand if you like. I'm not against whatever you want to do. But you see, stop running propaganda, misinformation, or putting a Ibom in your mouth. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. What I want to ask you, or what I want you to think, I keep telling you, there are over 2 million Igbos in the north. Is that true or not? Now, if that is true, ask yourself, how many northerners are in the southeast? I'm just talking about the north. I'm not talking about Igbos in the south. So if you understand that, then so as it stands now, you see, your gra will come to an end. That's why I said this government will bring an end to this stupidity. You see, it is this government that will bring an. You see, this government that you don't like. It is this government that will fix Nigeria. It is this government that will fix Nigeria. Are you getting me now? This government will finally fix Nigeria. Because if the highest propaganda and misinformation come from the southeast through IPOP, Biafra, Ubingos, and all of that, if this government are able to punish criminals, tame those nonsense bingos, then at least Nigeria will be a little bit peaceful. And then the federal government can focus on what they need to do. You understand me? on what they need to do to bring peace and prosperity to every part of the country. And I love the statement of the Vice President of Nigeria, His Excellency, of course, Vice President Shetima. Shetima was telling us that every part of Nigeria will benefit from the positive impact of President Tinubu. Chibueze Adiele said, all of you paid to cash light Igbos will regret. I assure you. You see, This is one of the people playing the victim card. He say somebody was paid to gaslight. You're a criminal. You're a criminal. You're a criminal. It's because the federal government have not punished criminal. That's why all of you will say, "Oh, Nigeria will never work. We will turn Nigeria to Somalia." That is what IPOP said. That is what Nnamdi Kanu said. You never learn a lesson. You never learn a lesson, guys. You never learn a lesson. Olojo Abiola said, "Oh, beautiful Nsima, I like your new studio. So stylish and befitting. Just seeing this. Kudos for your good work, bro. Thank you very much. I salute you." I like that. I just decided to use a different style. You know what I mean? Adisa Olayiwola. Sorry if I did not pronounce your name very well. Who will go east criminal state? There are people to run for their life and still they make mouth because they are ashamed. This is another criminal from the southeast. You are not changing your name. Dauda Sani say, are you forcing people to accept an illegal government like this, Mumu? The illegal government will teach you a lesson. the illegal government will teach you a lesson. Sure, is illegal government. The same illegal government you are begging to release your savior will teach you a lesson. IPOP, you are changing your name. I told you people, before this government will finish, you will not see any Igbo name abusing people anymore. They will all change their name. They will all change their name. Let me put this one for you so that you see it's not using Arabic name. See, can you see that one on the screen? There's no picture. It's using Arabic name. He say big fool. No problem. The big fool defeated you, defeated Obi, defeated Biafra, defeated IPOP. Today you are crying, you are begging. You are now using 10 virgins to release Nnamdi Kanu. You see, I just said it and now using Arabic name, whether it's Arabic or one stupid creature like that. To talk about. I say very soon in this government, you will not see anybody with Igbo name abusing anybody. Very soon, all of them will enter house. Just like Ralph Wasilike. Have you heard from Ralph Wasilike for a very long time? Please, where is Ojus Okalo? You will understand. You see, they will change their name. I've told them before, they change name to any other person, to the other name, because they want to hide their identity to talk rubbish. But whenever they speak, we know that these people are IPOP Biafra from the southeast. It's simple. That's how we identify them. Olojo Abiola said they never still learn, but this time they will learn in a hard way. Exactly. One Nigeria said, is the IPOP that hide under obedient. They are running propaganda and lies, not genuine obedient. Oh, where are the genuine obedience? How can you be genuine obedient and you are supporting Obi? There is nobody that understands who Obi is, the history of Obi that will support Obi. It's only criminals. It's only IPOB. I've told you before. You are telling me here in this. Let me put your comment on the screen. You are saying, is the IPOB that hide under obedient that are running propaganda and lies, not genuine obedient. My brother, my sister, I've said this before. There is nothing like obedient, Labour Party. All of them, they are IPOB people. You understand me? They are IPOB people. All of them are IPOP people. That's why Obi did not condemn IPOP. You never see Obi condemn IPOP. All of them are mute. They are all IPOP. They were sponsored. IPOP was sponsored for 8 years to run propaganda for Obi and their friends. But that failed. That is the truth. Tajuddin Olajide say, continue, good job, Msima. Thank you very much, guys. I've done my 2 hours. I've done my 2 hours. Hello, Sunday Oluwatosin say Nnamdi Kanu must pay for buying innocent people in the name of IPOP and ESN. Emeka E. Ezekwe says stupidity is your first name, no problem. Try to change my name, it will not change. I know where I come from. I'm a Kwaibom. We are not Igbos, we are not IPOP, we are not Biafra. Okay? We love everybody. We love Igbo people. We love Yoruba, Hausa, every tribe in the country. But you see, I have my identity must remain. You cannot change my own identity in the name of your Biafra. You understand me? So don't worry. You can say anything you want to say. I've told you before that we have defeated all of you. With my uselessness, we defeated all of your lies and your criminality. We defeated OB. We defeated IPOP. We defeated all your lies with my stupidity. Some of you say, "Oh, Nsima don't know how to speak English." With the way I'm speaking, we were able to communicate and to let everybody know that you're a bunch of criminal. You see how you disgrace yourself. You advertise your criminality to the whole world, man, to Nigerians. Nigerians can see with your pattern of voting and your way. We saw everything. We knew that you don't want Nigeria. You are the one that have been destroying the country. You understand me? President Tinubu is on the throne. Jagaban is on the throne. That's it. Whether you like it or not, that is it. When you sleep and wake up tomorrow morning, you will realize that President Tinubu is on the throne, is your president. That is the thing that makes the biggest difference. Ajibson Peter say, Nsima, well, good job. You always hit the point. God bless you. Amen. Adekunle Omoshebi say, Jagaban is on the throne. Yes, that's true. So it's just Nasarawa, Edo, Delta, Taraba that vote Obi IPOP. Jos, Nasarawa, Edo, Delta vote yes, now they are all IPO people living in all those places. All those places you mentioned are being colonized by the Igbos. You don't know that? Jos, there are so many Igbos in the north, in the Jos. I said there are over 2 million Igbos in the north. See, that's why you don't have sense. I keep telling you, you don't have sense, man. Edo, there are so many Igbos trying to Columbia, Edo, and Delta, even in Taraba State. I've been there. I tell you, this is the reality, man. So you don't know anything. So please go and I told you before. That's why sometimes when some of you marry Akwa Ibom women, you want to use them for your IPOP Biafra criminality. You are stupid. I tell you before. Edijin Francis said, try and come to Nigeria, idiot. Oh, so I should come to Nigeria. Is Nigeria your country now? Idiot. Adekunle say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is bringing solution to the challenges of the country. That's it. President Tinubu is doing it. Aduni Okikiola said they change the name so easily. When you see a tribe like the Igbo Rono, they are the masters of stolen identity. So what about Akwa Ibom? My brother, stop deceiving you. I don't need to be arguing with you because I'm not in that category with you anymore. Are you getting me now? We have defeated all defeatables. So we have defeated you in many things. So the Christmas is going to be sweet for us. Christmas is going to be sweet for us. We are the winning team. I've told you, Christmas is going to be sweet. People that celebrate Christmas, it's going to be sweet for us. See, I told you before that Ojuku was a criminal who fought for his own interest. Somebody sent me a video. This thing is sweet. This in the sweet. Their hate mindset is what built their pains. Hate is so much easier than self-awareness and self-examination. Adekunle said, President Tinubu has the capacity to lead Nigeria to greater level. No gift for Umu Bingos this Christmas. Chai. I'm sorry for the Umu Bingos. They have tried everything they can, but it failed. I I say, well, let me send you a video that will make you to laugh. Let me, I want to play something. I think I will use this to close this. I'll use this to close it, guys. It's so funny. It's so funny. Oh God. It's so funny, guys. And I love this. I'm gonna use this to end this conversation. I'm gonna use this to... I want to show you. I want to show you. Oh my God, where is this video now? Don't do rubbish. I want to show you when some people made a video. It's like they were praying for the court to release Nnamdi Kanu today. You know, it's so funny. This is what they have used to deceive. This is what they have used to deceive them for a very long time. I'm going to use this to end this broadcast, guys. I want you to just listen to this. Pay attention to this. Please pay attention to this. Listen, oh, listen.
Today is 15th December 2020. This is federal. This is Supreme Court, Abuja. Biafrans are here today.
That's the people that was praying. So that is why some people are saying no gift for the Bingos. That's this woman say Ugo babe. This woman have been abusing me before. Ugo babe, how far? You see, I don't respond to all of you because I know that you guys don't have anything to say, man. Ugo babe, how far? With your prayers and all kinds of things. You need to go and learn and get another prayer point. You see?
To pay solidarity,
you see,
to their leader, Nnamdi Kanu.
To their leader, Nnamdi Kanu. They know how to run propaganda everywhere. So that was one of them. That did not work. That did not work. And when I say, every time I tell them that Ojukwu was a criminal who was doing his own stuff, they started shouting. I will bring that video next time to play. But that's it. I'm just going to end it with that. So guys, somebody's Chubueze Adele say Akwa Ibom people have cursed you. That is why there are no single Akwa Ibom person commenting. Look at this one. He said Akwa Ibom person have cursed me. You are stupid. Was it Akwa Ibom people that blessed me before? That's why I say you guys are a bunch of criminals. You understand me? There is no single Akwa Ibom person that blessed me. So if it was not Akwa Ibom people that blessed me, Akwa Ibom people cannot curse me. Your nonsense propaganda. So you are looking for comment. You are stupid. If you want Akwa Ibom people to comment, I will bring them to comment. Fransom Ade Janju say, where is Emefiele today? Taking the life of innocent people with his propaganda policy, distributed our money to their people, and the truth has come out for reasons. Thanks. That's the truth. They always use the position to their own advantage. You get the point now. These guys I told you, they know how to run propaganda. Can you imagine somebody commenting and talking, telling me that Akwa Ibom people have cursed you? That tells you that they are a bunch of criminals. They are the ones you see in their movies. They make all kinds of sacrifices, telling people that, oh, you need to take people's life, you need to do money. They are the ones that take their parents for money. They are a bunch of criminals. I tell you before, IPOP terrorist criminals. You'll be hearing them talking rubbish here. You think that I have time for that nonsense? Somebody made a comment elsewhere that got me laughing. He asked, are they releasing him as Xmas gift or Xmas ram? Nnamdi Kanu is not coming out from the dungeon. They know, they now know. Among all the major tribes in Nigeria, which people suffer most? Tell us. Tell us. You want to say it's Akwa Ibom people or what? Tell us the people that suffer most. You are the one that suffer most because you travel from place to place. Who suffer most? This is how you know people that don't suffer. Don't. For example, the British people. How many British people did you see them move from place to place? See, you don't know how to judge. I tell you, you are from Onitsha. You only count money. You are stupid. This is how you know people that are not. How many Akwa Ibom people did you see roaming about? There is none. There is none. So if you want to actually know people that suffer the most, you are the one. because you are moving from place to place looking for help, looking for place that you can do business, looking for place that you can survive. So stop making noise. Prince said, "You are a very useless man for saying that Ojukwu is a criminal. He was a criminal that used the power as the governor in the southeast, in the old eastern region, to try to manipulate and cause problem in the country. He was a criminal. That is the truth. You understand me?" Egyptian Peter said, "These people are so funny, praying to which God? IPOP leader will never be released from government." Obingos lack comprehension. That is how they deceive people. They keep deceiving people. They keep deceiving people in the name of God. Most of the people that have been deceived the most, are through this their useless prayers that they have been doing for a very long time. Using prayers to deceive people, cause problem everywhere. The people that pray the most are the people that commit the highest crime in the country. They say they are doing. When you look at most of the biggest crime or all the atrocities, where it's coming from the same IPOP criminals or bingos. You see them coming to abuse me. If I say it, they say, "Oh, why are you attacking the Igbos?" They always play the victim card. This one say, "You lack basic knowledge. Igbos travel to explore and develop." Exactly. So why are you crying today? Why are you crying? If you travel to explore and develop, stop crying. Enjoy your life. Today you now say you want a beer fraud. You have ability to develop people's place, Abi. Go and develop. It will be easy for you to develop your place now. Idiot. So you are only the one traveling to explore and develop. Nobody travel to your place. If I talk now, you cry. You will say, "Oh, why are you abusing my people?" I'm not abusing your people. Oh. I'm only asking questions. Don't get angry. You understand? Don't get angry. So, anyways, guys, I've done my 2 hours. I need to go now. I need to go. You develop your place, yet you cannot develop your place. You develop another person's place. Is that not stupidity? When you went to Lagos, you went with a nylon bag. You went with nylon bag, and then you went to Lagos, and because the place there's a lot of opportunity, there's government presence, and then you are able to make it. And then you started making noise. Then you develop. Which develop with the way you are, with your greediness, you can develop what? What donation have you done? What development have you done? What did you build the road, or you pay taxes? I said, when you went to Lagos, you went there with a nylon bag. By night, you use night bus, and you are talking nonsense. Say develop, keep talking nonsense. That is what they have been deceiving you, man. Well, we are going to debunk all those their lies. You understand me? You develop another person's land, yet no development in your place. Is that not stupid? Where did you say you are smart then? You are a criminal. Akin Wumi Samuel said, I did not come, but since they want to be talking anyhow, they will give it to them. Akin Wumi Samuel said, they are always looking for negative things about you. Who cares about what he said? Exactly. I'm looking for, even in that's what they do now. They look for negative things about the government as well, to talk rubbish. The good ones, they don't talk about it. Tayo said Ojukwu was born illegally, grew illegally, dragged his people into illegal war, and died illegally. He will be remembered as a legal criminal. Ojukwu even deceived them. He loved the Fulani so much that he got one of the Fulani women pregnant, and he did not tell them. Don't worry. When the time comes, I think we'll discuss this thing again. Since you people want to make noise, you develop you develop Lagos, you develop another person's land. Onyeka Okeke say you are a weak soul. Idiot, bunch of criminals. You see, if by now you people have released Nnamdi Kanu, then I could have. If by now you have gotten your Biafra, then I could have. You said IPOP is formidable. I remember when I talk rubbish. IPOP is formidable. You're formidable in poisoning people, putting poison for people. Buying people, kidnapping your brothers. That's criminal activities. You idiot. Is that what you are formidable in doing? Talking nonsense. Something that nobody wants to be doing rubbish. You say you are formidable. Abdul, Insima, please take it easy with these your IPOP students. I thought that they stopped following my page before. They say they don't want to be following my page, but now they are the one following my page. I did not call them. Adekunle say Obingos are crying. What a sad day for them. Big time. They are crying so much. We have seen all their comments everywhere. Hey. They came to Lagos with plastic bag and bathroom slippers. Yes. That's how they came to Lagos with. And then Kanu even bragged that he has the power of life and death. Don't even go deep. Yes, that is what Nnamdi Kanu said. He has the power of life and death that he can determine who lives or stays. Ojukwu was a criminal. It's only criminals that take criminal as a hero. Today, some of you take Nnamdi Kanu as a hero. Somebody that brought death, poverty, pains to the people of the people of the southeast, and you say he's a hero for you. Man, your own hero is different from my own. You always celebrate criminals. You understand me? You always celebrate people that have been deceiving you. That's it. That's from your history we know. That's what you have been celebrating from history, historically. So we don't blame you. You are from the same blood, the same lineage. So yeah. Look at it. Kanu even bragged that he has the power of life and death. Is there? We have the video. We have the video. Are you getting me now? We have, in fact, let me show you one thing, because I wanted to end. I will definitely end it here because I don't want it to be too long. Now, I want you to pay attention to this. Listen to this.
I believe that the civil war could have been avoided. Yes, if we had not been too obsessed with power.
This is the elderly man from Igbo land. He said that the civil war could have been avoided. Who caused the civil war? The Igbos, through Ojukwu, his own personal criminally minded activities. He said this is an elderly man. I've forgotten his name. He said that the Biafra whatever happened would have been avoided if we, the Igbos, were not too obsessed with power. I told you before that Ojukwu, as one of the governors in the Old Eastern region, used his power that was given to him for his own personal interest. Now, pay attention more.
Ojukwu said, Nonaburi, we stand. I believe that it's his own fault. What are they? Power. Ojukwu's fault was power? How so, sir? Power. He wanted power. But when he said that Aburi will stand, we are keeping away his capacity.
You see? He was obsessed with power. It has nothing to do with Igbos. He was just a one man who has his own personal interest. And ever since then, other generations have been deceived. There is nobody that have properly educated most of you IPOP bunch of criminals. But thanks to people like Ijele and others who are saying something to see how the people will know the truth. I get a minute. So I will use this comment to end this broadcast today. This is from Akinwumi Samuel. He said, charity begins at home. Why can't he start developing his erosive slums and unproductive ancestral father's land? Are you caused to the extent of stupidity to be bold and resolute enough to say you develop other people's father's land? Arrant, nonsensical mindset, sort of shameless idiot. You see, I don't know any Igbo heroes who are not criminals. Ojukwu, Nnamdi Azikiwe, Owasirike, Nnamdi Kanu, now Simon Ekpa. Igbo history is written everywhere. You see? Kunle say, this one say, before you are born, Igbos are made. You want to turn this conversation to Igbo conversation. That is how Ojukwu drag your brothers, just like you are doing, into your criminality. It's simple. He had his own personal interest, deceive his own brothers, and drag Igbos and other people and other tribe that was part of the old Eastern region into the Biafra civil war today that we know. So that nonsense will not happen again. This time around, you people, IPOP, Biafra, or Igbos will not succeed in that your criminality. I can assure you. That is my submission tonight. Stay blessed, guys. Of course, we are going to continue to pray for more wisdom for our president, wisdom for knowledge, understanding to make the right choice, to choose the right people, to make the right policies that will move this country forward. We strongly believe that President Tinubu is the only man that have the capacity as it stands now, the political will and the political capacity with the team of people and the experience to build this country and to make this country a better place for all of us. That is our prayers. Anybody from any tribe, it doesn't matter the tribe that want to cause problem in this country, there must be punishment. There must be consequences and punishment for criminals running propaganda and all that kind of rubbish all over the world against Nigeria. There must be punishment. So that's our prayers, guys. We continue to pray for good health for our president, more knowledge, and even for the City Boy family and the patriotic Nigerians, for us to be alive and to contribute to the success of this country. That's our prayers, guys. May God bless all of you. May God bless our president. And may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much, guys, and stay blessed until I come your way next time. Bye-bye for now.